Yo, what is going on YouTube? I think we are live. You guys in chat on YouTube, let me know if we're live. We're live on Twitch as well. Okay, so for those watching the VOD, I always like to do a TLDR of the stream on the VOD, so those coming in who want to watch it know what we are going through. So this morning, got the Crocad account, started grinding it straight away. We are still in, if we go to the... you can see we're 13 hours. So we're about, 10 and a bit hours into the account. I woke up this morning, started grinding, pushed and got through the 6 stages of Faction Wars before the reset. And basically just did the general push before the reset. Now we've just had the reset, so now we got a cruisy day to grind through on this account. I will be giving that other account away that had the Armons and whatever the hell that other legendary was on it. I'll probably do that in Discord, maybe even during the stream if one of my mods are on who can help me out with the giveaway. So guys on stream, you guys can get involved in that if it happens. Once again, I don't know shit about how to make that stuff happen. Anyway. We use Crocad in easy and the start of hard. Now he's just not good enough to do it, so we are doing the push with PELOPS and Narma. Now, the great thing about this account is it has got the most dog shit starter gear you guys have ever seen, which means we get to have a good look at what he can do with our good gear, because that video I made yesterday, that account just randomly had good gear. So if we take a look, let's go through this, and then I'll start chatting to you guys in chat. I like to do a big summary of this, because I know some people watch the VODs. If we go to equipped and we go to the lifesteal, let's take a look at our lifesteal gear. That was the weapon, that was the helmet, that was the shield, those were the gloves, that was the chest, and those were the boots. So as you can see, absolute dog shit starter gear. So this is going to give us a good idea. Now my campaign, my beginner tournament 5-star speed gear was also trash. This was the weapon. It's not too bad. Crit rate and attack usable, but like not crazy. The boots were HP percent. Let me go over here. The shield was crit damage and HP, and it rolled all crit damage, which is not what I wanted. And then what else do you get? You get gloves. It was flat attack. So this one that we're grinding through today, I want to be able to do 12-3 brutal within the first day of this account. That's what we're going to push towards with PELOPS, starting with absolute horrid gears. So we're going to farm some campaign gear. We're going to do all that stuff and see if we can get this bad boy set up to farm 12-3 brutal with shit gear, essentially, because that was one of the biggest criticisms in the video yesterday is he had good gear, but my rebuttal was, yeah, but he was 5-star without ascensions. But now we can prove that point. We are doing it with this account with the Tagore, the Fat Man, Narma, and also the Uugo, which is perfect moving to Hydra. We already got the Spirit Host and the Heiress through our normal campaign push, which is huge. And the Crocad on this one, I really wanted a Crocad. I never did the Crocad fusion. I love this guy. For those that know me from other games, there is two things I really love in games. And it all stems from me being a hunter in WoW. Like, my first ever character in WoW was a hunter, and I fell in love with having pets and having bows. So the whole idea of the Packmaster with the pet Crocad is so cool to me. And so what this does is, if I was doing a Nut account or something like that, I would want to push through and use the Nut. But Crocad, he doesn't really offer me anything in the early game outside of like easy and hard campaign farming. He won't do brutal farming. So he'll just sit at level 50 in the box basically until I start looking towards Hydra and stuff like that. And then because we have the new system for fusions, Packmaster is only a 2 token. It means I have a motivation to push for fusions on this account, get 2 tokens, and then get Packmaster. And then we basically got one Hydra team core completely sorted. That is the plan. That is what we're doing. Everything else we do on the playthrough, besides like some easy early challenge farming, we're not really going to use Crocad, and so we're going to do it completely relatable of people using the PELOPS, the absolute go to the game at the moment, his code with the download link, and we're going to grind through everything and look to more long-term goals. Anyway, boys, that was a lot of yap. Sorry, I just wanted to get all that across for the for you guys and for those watching the VOD. How we doing in chat? How we doing? Boys, I am excited about this one. I am excited about this one. Dude, I love this guy. Having someone different to Narma I mean, to Hanurak, who looks about 8 billion times cooler, is so exciting to me. Like, this guy is an absolute monster. We are lacking a cleanser on the account, is the one big thing we are lacking. We have pseudo cleansing with the, whatchamacallit? The Uugo, but that's about it. Got a nut Corvis. Nice. Yeah, I mean, hey, if you're doing Wixwell, Wixwell's amazing. Like, there's no doubt about it. But Wixwell, to me, wasn't fun. The Crocad, I just think the guy is so cool and fun. And I love the gloss that comes off his armor. I don't know, something about the way the sun shines off his armor. It's just absolutely amazing. I think they did Crocad dirty, though. His entry screen is probably the worst angle of him. It's like you don't see his head because of all these bars, and all you see is a blurry shoulder. Like, this should be the default Crocad entry. Like, this is, when you click on Crocad, this is what he should look like. Instead, he looks like this, which is so bad. It's so bad, man. It's like, do the dog a favor. Like, you can't even see what his face looks like. Do this, and the dude looks like a savage. Wixwell's, yeah, he needs a lot to make it, like, to make him work perfectly, but Wixwell will be fine. Like, if you're doing a Wixwell account, you just pick up 2 rare extenders like Valerie, and then you just use the Narma and then slap in the Pelops, and you're pretty much good to slap anything once you get fast enough. Now, some people are going for the Corvis. I don't agree with the Corvis with Wixwell. I think it's just too much forced book investment into legendary books into Corvis. Whereas with a Narma account, you don't actually have to book her at all. So on this account, I'm going to be booking up the Pelops first. But I'll show you guys where we're up to. So if we go to the Arbiter missions, we're waiting on another key from Demon Lord for another hour and 12 minutes. Actually, I'm going to set the timer there. Actually, where's my arena at as well? I got to check my arena attacks because I don't want to overcap, but I don't want to use them. Yeah, so we got plenty of time. So we'll be able to wait that hour and 12 minutes, which once again, I'm going to set my timer for. Let's see, 1 hour and where is it? 12 minutes. There we go. Set. Okay, I got my timer set so we know when to go use our Demon Lord key, and then we're just going to keep pushing through this whilst pushing through campaign. Now, as for challenges, I'm up to this artifact challenge where I've got to make 4 champions with 3 2-piece sets at level 8, but they've got to be 3-star or higher. And because we've lost the silver reward, like the the 7 million silver, I want to get like gear that I actually want to use before I do that. So that's why I'm waiting till I push into Brutal Campaign, farm up some stages there, and then we'll look to that one. So here we are over in... Yeah, so we're up to here on hard. So this is where our current push is going. And that's not it. That was my normal playthrough. So on hard, like this is what you... Hard and brutal, this is just the team to go to. And that's what we're going to grind with. So let's get in and start grinding some stages. How long am I streaming for? I have no idea. My missus and kids are out. So I'm home alone with the dog. I do have to walk the dog today. I got too locked in yesterday and forgot to walk him. So dog needs a walk. I've been to the gym. I might also go for a run tonight, but yeah, besides that, we're locked in. I don't like doing giga long streams, so I don't know, maybe we'll aim for 3 to 4 hours and see how we go. What do you guys reckon? Silver feels like a nerf to newbies. It's probably because they got the anniversary one and they like removed it to put the anniversary in. I don't. That's just my logic there. 24-hour stream? No, I can't do those, man. There's no way. I don't sleep much. Like I sleep normally like 6 to 6.5 hours, sometimes less. But I value that bit of sleep that I get. Like I need some sleep. I can't not sleep anymore. And sorry for starting stream a little bit late. I was making lunch and a coffee, and it just took me a bit longer than I thought. I'm not going to do the sacred pulls on this account. So that's the other thing. With this account, I'm saving every pull. I'm saving absolutely every pull except for the voids. I'll do the voids on day 2 with 2x. That's the only exception. Because the sacreds are just too powerful. Because remember, I got the Crocat. I want to get the Packmaster. I'm going to need to do fusions. So I want to be able to, the next fusion, go ahead and do that. The other thing to remember is with new accounts, you want to be saving shit because there's probably going to be an event to get Pelops Soul, because normally after a fusion, you get a way to get their soul. So I want to save as much as possible to be able to get Pelops Soul if it's available to me. Got Cold Heart? Hey, that's a win. Yeah, I gave away an account because I ran up a couple accounts. I've got that one with Armons, and I can't remember the other Lego, that Arena Nuka guy. I got that one, and I also did a Nut account which got a Demitha, which I gave away yesterday. Got Crocad, so at the moment, and for another 2 days, I believe it is, new accounts, if you get to like level 12, you can get a free Prism Shard, which have a 6% chance at a legendary, and it's a select list of legendaries. And so that's what a lot of us have been doing, going for legendaries. A lot of people going for Wixwell, a lot of people going for Nut. I had 2 Nut accounts. I had a bunch of others, but they were all pretty shit. And then I had the Armons account. Terry of Power, how you going, dude? Estelle? I think the craziest one that apparently one of the boys in Discord got was the new support from one of the 2 mystery shards you get at the start. He got the new support. What's her name? The new Argonauts support chick, the magic one. I can't remember her name. Yeah, Palace. He got Palace from 2 Ancients, and then he got Wixwell from the Prism. That is nuts. That is completely broken. She is a cracked support, and so is Wixwell. With which promo link? The one in the description on YouTube at the top, which is Narma, Tagore, Fatman, and Uugo. I just think that that combination is perfect. No more Tahanrak means you now need to cover speed buff and block buffs. Tagore, we always get him anyway, and he has that speed buff. And then block buffs being the most important thing to bring to Hydra. I have the Uugo in there. I just think it's the best well-rounded. And then Fatman is so damn good with this one, because Fatman not only brings the ally attack for Narma to be able to extend the debuffs, and it also brings extra poisons and extra burn, so that we're not relying on him entirely to put the burn. But Fatman also brings, with his ally attack, the crit rate and crit damage buff. And because we're using Pelops and Narma on the clan boss is going to keep the clan boss with the cap, the 20 turns of debuffs. So every time our Pelops uses the skill 2, he's going to nuke like hell, and he's going to have a crit rate and crit damage buff. So we don't have to build him with as much crit rate or crit damage. I just think the synergy in this shit is so good. And that last slot on the link was a flex slot. We could have chosen everything. Like, we considered Stag Knight, but Stag Knight, listen, hot take, Stag Knight is cool as shit, but I think he's too much of a generalist in an age where with download links and codes, we have so many champions that are amazing generalists that get everything covered, that I feel like Stag Knight is a generalist that isn't needed, because we cover all those debuffs anyway. Plus, we get Serris, who has AoE Death Break and Attack Break. Now, Serris is worse for PvE than Stag Knight, but I just thought we went for Uugo, because Uugo, if you go into Hydra and you don't have block buffs, it is one of the most painful things on earth. I feel like block buffs in Hydra on a new account, trying to get like your first food, thank you. I feel like on a new account, Hydra trying to get your first couple chests, the most important thing to bring to a fight is block debuffs and then taunt. Now, taunt you can manage, because there's rares and stuff that can do the taunting that you need. But the block buffs is so hard to get. The only one I can think of is what's the demon spawn guy with AoE block buffs on his basic, but it's only like a 30% chance. Abyssal. Yeah, so you got Abyssal, but it's so unreliable. And so that's why we went for the Uugo. Anyway, I'm in yap mode, boys. I am so fucking excited. And the funny thing is, people always ask me, like, why do I do new accounts and shit? I just genuinely do it for the love of the game. I just enjoy the new account grind. And in this game where you keep getting new champions to play with, I think it's the best. But this one is going to be an account that I want to lock into and do long-term challenges. Because the problem with my main account, which is the turtle account, I spent so long just avoiding doing anything because I was waiting for Leonardo that I couldn't really push anything on it. And so that's why I want to do another account where, yes, I'm going to be saving, but only till the next fusion. And I want to push everything on this account. I want to try and like get to Marius, do Marius as fast as possible. I'm going to push Arbiter, but not like try and beat the 27-day Arbiter because that just wastes too many gems. So I'm going to try and play this one as optimal as possible and pushing as fast as I can in some of those longer term, aspects of the game. But yeah, I love new account grind. And like, it's what I used to do in AFK Arena for 6 years. I just kept starting new accounts because I just find the early game of games really fun. But yeah, I'm wrapped with Crocad. Crocad's an absolute beast. This Pelops is a monster. What's the reasoning behind using voids now as opposed to saving? Well, it's only 2 voids I'd be using. It's only 2 voids I'd be using. And voids don't really count to that many points in when we talk about, the events to like the summon events. They don't count as much. Yes, they count for a bit, but it's not broken. So I'm happy to pop those 2 little voids on the 2x on day 2 of a new account. If I had 10, I wouldn't pop them. I'd save them because that's getting too many points to waste. A sacred is just worth so many damn points that I don't want to waste a sacred when it could be the difference between me doing a fusion and not doing a fusion, especially when starting this early, if that makes sense. But yeah, that's the logic. I just think there's no world in which I think 2 voids is going to make or break me. Now, the one other thing I'm going to do, because I think we're going to have something to get Pelops Soul, and then I also want to do the next fusion, I am not going to unlock the gem mine. And normally, efficiency-wise, once you get your masteries on your first champion, unlock all slots in the shop, the next thing you do is buy and max out the gem mine. I'm not going to do that just because the Pelops Soul will probably be like a week or 2 away. It'll probably just be after the fusion. And I want to have as many gems as possible in case I need to use those gems on energy to get the Pelops Soul. And then I'll probably even save it past that for the next fusion just to make sure I've got enough leeway, and then I'll go ahead and buy out the gem mine. It's just sort of like a bit of an insurance policy. It's less efficient in the long run, but I'm more looking at the short term and getting those things done. So that's what I'll be doing with gems. Now, unfortunately, this is a slow grind, especially when Pelops is on shit gear with no damage, but it is so damn reliable, these 2. Because you get the extra chip healing out of Narma, which is great. Like, Narma's healing isn't great at this stage because obviously she's on a 5-turn cooldown, so it's not too consistent. But combine that with his shielding, and then him being on lifesteal as well, it's great. And he works really well with Narma because he taunts. So Narma's not at threat of getting clapped. Like, there's only like a couple turns in between, and if we speed him up, it's even better. No, I'm going to book Pelops on this one. I just want to get his shield and his skill 2. Ideally, like, if I max out his shield, his skill 3 first, I'll probably shift away from him. Until I test him in Clan Boss and see how, on this account, like how his skill 2 damage does. So the number 1 priority with Pelops is getting his skill 3 maxed. After that, I might go for his skill 2, or I might just save books, because I honestly don't think I have to put books into Narma. 16 books is a big investment. Yes, it does make her better, but I don't know if I want to do that. So it's kind of a play by ear. It's basically legendary books will go. I'll probably even wait for CBC 2 to do it this time. Because the first 3 books we get probably aren't going to make a difference on him. But yeah, my priority is get Pelops skill 3 maxed, then wait. That's what I'm doing. So legendary books will go into Pelops until his skill 3 is maxed, and then I'm just going to wait. Yeah, so this account has the pop. So I'm going to give away the Armon's account. I gave away the Nut account as well. I actually rolled another Nut account, which I've got, which I can give away as well. Fastest way, the way I did it was just clear the tutorial, go straight into combat, go to stage 2, and auto run 16 super raids. Now, if you want to be a bit more efficient, you can go to like stage 4, 5, or 6. You would have to equip the lifesteal gear, but I couldn't be bothered going through all that, getting the gear, equipping it. I just went through the tutorial, back to combat, stage 2, 16 super battles. When I come back and that's done, I'm level 12. Some of the boys in Discord are doing it different ways as well, but I was just lazy, so that's what I was doing. No, I'm personally not interested in Wixwell. I like it. For the long term, probably a Wixwell is the best option to reroll for right now. But I just don't think he's fun. Like he just like Crowcat excites me because he's cool. There's that whole Packmaster thing. Now I can get the Packmaster. It's a cool thing to aim towards. It's really fun. Wixwell or Nut are probably the best starts you can have. But I also, as much as I like optimizing things, I also have to have a baseline of something that I enjoy before I optimize. So I find something that I really enjoy is going to keep me locked in, and then I optimize past that, if that makes sense. No idea. I did plenty. I got no idea. I don't know how many I've done so far. I might do some more for the boys later on off stream. What masteries? I go through the masteries in my last video that I uploaded. It's a bit unique and catered around him and getting him farming early, but I explain all my decisions in that video. The one mastery I'm not sure on is the one where you've got a chance to gain turn meter whenever a debuff is removed or expires. I don't know if that includes if the debuff is refreshed or if the enemy dies. Does anyone know the answer to that? So we should be able to push to level 30 pretty quick because we're focusing on campaign at the moment as well. Then we get to see some of our gear. The other thing is, for those doing accounts, with the anniversary path, these two were the first two I picked up straight away because you have a real shortage of them early game when you're crafting. You can pick up these ones if you want, and I might actually do that just to get some extra. You know, I'm going to do it now. I don't even care because they're so cheap, and that's something on a new account you don't have many of. And then I'm gonna wait and see how many points I get to. Where I'm probably going to go is go ahead and grab this 4-star chicken, because I think that would be like maybe the most points I can get without doing summons. So the way I always recommend doing these on new accounts is wait until you like the last couple hours of the event and then see what you can get that's going to impact your account the most. But like there's no way I'm getting down to like a legendary book or anything without doing summons. So, you know, we don't have a ton we can get. Could definitely come down and grab some of the materials. I don't know which one's best to grab in terms of epics. I'd have to look through all these and remember what are in their sets to know which one's worth grabbing. But if I'm coming down to grab the chicken, I'm probably just going to grab this one anyway. And then I just slap this in with that and do the 100 and just see how we go for luck, you know? But yeah, that's the other thing. Oh, we're maxed on space. That's all right. I'm only going to buy up to 90 space on this account. Normally I go to 100, but because we lose that silver, I'm just going to go to 90. And I'm not going to do that yet. I might even sit at 80. It's just, without all that extra space, it's kind of a bit nerve-wracking. Did I miss a star in normal? I must have missed a star somewhere. Did I miss a star? Oh, here. I missed a star on that boss. Okay, I got to go back and get that eventually. And with that, we've got the gems to do it. Actually, let's go through masteries right now. Okay. So we've got enough to buy out the masteries. Get all... Wait, I'm on the right character, aren't I? Pelops? Yep, Pelops. Alright, get all scrolls, yes. Alright, so Pelops, I did accuracy. You could do HP. I just think raw number-wise, I feel like 10 accuracy outweighs 8-10 HP. I don't know how right that is in terms of how much you normally get. But I just figure he's going to need accuracy for what we're doing. Yeah, they removed the silver pack, probably because they removed it to let the other one in. Nah, pulled the Crocad. The Mastery, yeah. So the one I was wondering about with this one has a 30% chance to increase the turn meter by 10% when a debuff cast by this champion is removed or expires. I want to know if that includes when it's refreshed. So if I have a 1-turn burn on the enemy and I reapply the 2-turn burn, does that count towards this? And the other one is if enemies have my debuffs on them and I kill them, does that apply this? Does anyone know for sure? That's something I'm trying to figure out. Yes, it does. How sure are we? I was going to ask AI, but AI is so dumb when I ask it questions about Raid. Which is the best combo? I honestly think the Pelops with Raid 7, along with the link at the top of the description, which is Narma, Tagore, Fat Man, and Uugo. I love this start. Only one way to find out. Yeah, because what would I be giving up? Yeah, I'd be giving up a little bit of accuracy. And on Clan Boss, that's only 4 accuracy. Yeah, so let's do it. So I'm still gonna take the accuracy. Because I take this one, I could actually go the HP. Which maybe I'll go with the HP instead. What do you guys reckon? 10 accuracy or 810 HP for him? He's always going to need accuracy to land the burn though. So yeah, I'm just going to go the accuracy. Okay, and then we're going to go take this one. Heals his champion by 10% of the max HP the first time an enemy is killed each round. That's going to be great for our farming. You could go the shield. We get the crit damage there. Increases damage inflicted by 5% with attacking with full HP. I really do want to get both of these. Because he will be nuking pretty hard with that skill too. Now, we don't care about the lifesteal. I don't care too much about getting that because I'd rather pick up this one and this one. Or, on the flip side, I could... You know, we could go for this. We could split it up. Like this one's a no-brainer. It's a high mate. Yeah, so that one's a no-brainer for Clan Boss. Increases default skill by 2% each time it's used during battles. Stacks across. What's this one again? This one's still better for Clan Boss, isn't it? What do you think with him? Because I'm getting all my damage to the skill 2, this one's better. Because we can do either and get to War Master. Yeah, new accounts start sprinting. They start crazy. So this one, we definitely want this, yes. Neither of these are too consequential. We could pick up this for early farming efficiency, but then we lose 4 accuracy on the Clan Boss, which doesn't matter. Or the capacity to try and get this. The one thing is this will be really nice on Hydra. Because it's 16 accuracy on Hydra. To get the prism, you go to here, you go to the summon pool, you hit summon, and then you go all the way to the right and you hit this one. And then this one will originally have it'll originally have 3, and the first one will have the free prism. Check shop. Get. As I get more gems, I am going to unlock that straight away and unlock the rest of this. Let's go back. I'm getting really pedantic about this. I really want to know how this one works. Did you try the way I just showed to get the prism? Rub the phone. I might get this one so we can test it. I'm going to get this one so we can test it. Although on weight, you know what? I'm just gonna take this because for waves and shit, it's gonna be better. Yeah, we're just gonna go that. And then this one, we're gonna do this and this, and then we're gonna grab this. Duration of buffs, and then I'm gonna go this one because that's really nice for farming. And then we'll just do this. Yep, that'll do me. All right, that's Pelops sorted. I think I ended up going for the exact same as I did last time. Did I? Did I go the exact same? Yeah, I went the exact same. Anyway, that's what we did. I think this is a pretty good balanced build for him for early game content and farming. I've already done all that. I'm just holding that energy there. Challenges, I'm waiting to push the brutal. All right, let's get back on the push. My timer has... How long's my timer got on it? We've got 48 minutes until we can do our clan boss. And then keep pushing the Arbiter missions. So let's just keep doing this. How we going, Stephen? Happy single weekend. Yeah, home alone with the doggo today. And probably tomorrow, maybe even Monday. I can't remember. I think we got a public holiday on Monday here. Keberon, that's the other, that's the Force Argonaut, isn't it? I keep forgetting the names. Yeah. Keberon's a really interesting one. Let's just slap him up here. Yeah, Keberon, I really like his kit. I think early game he's going to be absolutely insane. Because he gets the delay, heals this champion by 20% of max HP whenever a bird debuff is activated on an enemy. So he's going to be an insane farmer if you get him to 3-star. I'm pretty sure anyone who's got him, is this his ascension, his 3-star ascension ability? Because he kind of needs that to farm. I don't think he's going to be able to farm like at 5-star without this. With this, he'll be able to farm at 5-star 100%. This one I really like. Early game, a 50% accuracy increase is huge for getting through that issue of the accuracy. And then he's getting so much turn meter. And then he's getting more turn meter or an extra turn here. Like, he just does so much. I think for early game progression, he's actually amazing. I know here they don't rate him too highly, but that's only looking at an end game perspective. I don't think he's going to make your Demon Lord team. I still think you're going to be doing the Narma, Tagore, Narma, Tagore, Fat Man, Ezio. Narma, Tagore, Fat Man, Ezio. Who the fuck have I forgotten about? Oh, Pelops. Yeah, obviously. That's going to be your clan boss team. He is going to be huge for Hydra and Spider early on and general wave content and shit like that and farming. But yeah, he looks like an absolute monster. I love all these Argonauts with their shields, man. I think they just look too damn cool. Dude, I love the steal on his skill too as well. Like, even in like the magic dungeon, he could steal that massive shield with his skill too. Dude, just look at him. Pelops looks so damn cool. Dude, they did these Argonauts so well. Like, literally all these Argonauts look like they could be mythicals, in my opinion. Like, they look like a real solid base form mythical. And then, okay, so let's look at one where we can actually see the image properly. Like, I thought for sure he was going to be mythical and turn into the Cerberus. You know what I mean? Pelops could have turned into some sort of Medusa-type figure with the snakes. Like, they all have the law creature on their shields, which I feel like they could turn into them for a mythical version. When we first saw the trailer, I was like, dude, I feel like every one of these is a mythical. Yeah, we'll rush Faction Wars as best we can. Now, we won't be doing early pulls to have a wider roster to do so because we are going to be looking at getting a soul for our PELOPS and also the next fusion. But as soon as the first fusion comes, we'll be popping that. Now, if the next fusion is a fragment, I'm going to be spewing unless they decide to offer us a token for the fragments. In which case, I'd probably just pop some summons on a 2x to broaden my roster. Just pop some ancients on a 2x or something just to get, just to deepen my roster a little bit for faction wars. So we'll have to wait and see. Got Wixwell. Yeah, I mean Wixwell, like we were talking about this. If you're doing Wixwell in Clan Boss on a new account, you're pretty much just doing Wixwell, Narma, PELOPS, and then 2 rare buff extenders, and then away you go. I feel like that should be fine. I haven't tested it, but that's my theory. That's my working theory. Nishak's good. He's good in PvP. I feel like having a Nishak when you get into PvP is going to be great. I feel like he's okay for PvE as well on a new account. I just think he just looks... I just don't like the look of the rat, man. Like, he just looks shit. Crocad way cooler. What should I call this account? Vulcan Plop? Vulcan Plops. See you later, see ya. I feel like Vulcan Plop if it fits. Plopkin. Pelops 100% level 61st. Who has no Lego? Yeah, it's painful. I had some real bad stints yesterday. Vulcanite? We'll have a think about it. We will do it eventually. I gotta think of a real cracker name. Yeah, dude, every account I made, it was like named Puppy, Doggo. Like, I was like, try to will the summon through the account names. Oh, Spartakin? That could be one. You did Pigeons Plop? That's great. I love it. That's a good one, Pigeons. I love it. Your name works perfectly with that. You got the perfect plop name. How long until we can keep pushing Arbiter missions? We've got 41 minutes. Supercharge, how you going, dude? Now, unfortunately, this is really slow, but even if I put Crowcat in with how bad my gear is, he's not going to get me through hard, let alone brutal. So we just got to do the slow grind with these two. Nut up or shut up. Tell you what, I might have to make the sitting desk though. I might have to adjust the camera. I did legs at the gym today, and I'm sore as fuck. And I'm standing, and I'm like, oh. I thought standing after legs would be good just to keep them stretched out, but I'm massively regretting that right now. Oh, Thorion. I gotta double check names. Oh yeah, Walmart. Yeah, sorry. I always know him as the Wallmaster or whatever it is. Yeah, he's a beast, man. I mean, I don't think Hell Hades underrate him. He got a solid 5 over there. He's just a beast. No counterattacks, fills his turn meter by each living enemy after the attack. Yeah, that's huge. Attacks all enemies. First hit, 75 block buffs. Second hit is decreased attack. Fills his champion's turn meter by 5% for each enemy. Yeah, like, I mean, he's a beast. Places the attack, increase accuracy, increase speed on this champion for 3 turns. Gain an extra turn. Extra turn's always huge. And then increases it. Yeah, I mean, the dude's a monster. And, like, especially Hydra, when you look at Hydra. But yeah, anything AoE, but even because what's his it's hard to gauge because I feel like on a new account, him in Demon Lord, like they rate him 5-star in Demon Lord, but I feel like him on Demon Lord is going to be huge on a new account because he self brings the attack buff. He's going to bring your accuracy. That's for himself though, so that's not as big. But yeah, he has a self attack buff and he has a decent little bit of gauge push. It's not as huge against one enemy, but I still think he's going to be fine over there as well if you want to. But yeah, I think he's pretty solid, man. No more codes besides PP 500. Did Empire expire? And that Love one's expired? It wouldn't surprise me if today or tomorrow they drop a 5-star chicken code. We have not had a 5-star chicken code in so long. Empire still works. Okay. Welcome gift still works. That's got to be on day 3 or beyond is what normally works for me. 1 week gift should still work after a week. But yeah, we're so due for a 5-star chicken. Dude, I couldn't believe it when on the easy campaign, we got the Spirit Host. I was over the moon, and then we got the Heiress as well. Heiress I'm not as stressed to get because I normally farm a bit of Chapter 6 on Brutal to get some speed gear anyway. But it means now we only really need to get, what's her face? The War Maiden. Because Diabolist, it doesn't matter how long it takes us to get her because you're farming that stage efficiently anyway. Can I confirm the Narma link is still working? Hey boys, anyone using the Narma link at the moment that it's working? There's like every day, every video, there's the comments of links not working, links not working. I always just say join the Discord, we can get you sorted because it's you can't use a download link on a device that you've played Raid on before. And even on my PC now, if I want to do it, I've got to clear the entire browsing history of the browser that I'm using. So I just use the Microsoft Edge because I never use it. And in between every account I create, I delete everything off of that browser's history. It's just an absolute nightmare the way it works. Panda Link with Wixwell? Honestly, Panda with Wixwell is pretty solid. Because like Panda is someone that... I feel like Panda is one because he's got another growth effect with shields. I'm curious to see how it would work. And he's worth booking, in my opinion, more than like a Corvis. Yeah, the boys in Discord have been going hard on that. Massive props to all the dudes working on that. Just helping people out. Yeah, sometimes download links are a bit buggy and it takes time to get in. Like sometimes there is a delay, but I always panic as soon as it's not there. It's like, did I mess up? Corvis Pelops Wallmaster? That's a tough one. I would say Pelops for his skill 3, but I'm also very biased and I'm just like in love with Pelops. You got your arm-ons today? Hey, grats, man. Yeah, the guys in Discord, like, that's the one thing I will say about Raid is, on a community side, you guys are all just old pieces of shit like me normally. So it's like, I don't know. I just really enjoyed the community in raid. Venalicia, yeah, she's actually crazy. She's like an upgraded version of Uugo. But like, no one wants her. Like, because like getting the like, and this maybe this is just me because like it's the same as Wixwell. It's like I don't want the support champion. They're not like they're not cool. Like Crocat's cool, you know. That's my problem. Yeah, you're an old piece of shit too. Yeah, 100%. All right, we're almost through hard already, boys. Look at us go. We've got another, how long? Another 33 minutes and then we can do the Demon Lord. Dude, I wish your new account always got a... I wish through the Arbiter missions they gave you a Demon Lord key so that you could just do that, get the 3-star of clan activity, then do your Demon Lord damage with the 3 keys, and then move on. I hate every account where you don't get that bonus key from updating the game. It's so tedious waiting for this extra Demon Lord key. Yeah, Kebron huge for new accounts, especially 3-star. If you can get him 3-star awakened early, because then you just clap. He's an easy farmer. Oh, you pull the Palace, went from 5 million on Hydra to 20 million. Yeah, Palace is huge, man. She's crazy. Wixwell, yeah, Wixwell's good. Like my problem is Wixwell's good. He just doesn't excite me. But yeah, if you get a Wixwell, like in the future when you get to like, because Wixwell now you can get what's his face once you get 3 fusion tokens, and you're like set for, you know, 1 Hydra team and whatchamacallit, and Chimera as well. What's that guy's name? I always forget his name. Titus. Just remove the. Remove the U from his name and away you go. I think that's just an Australian thing. All right. Dude, and Plops, dude, Plops in chapter 12 with the resist lead is so huge. It is so nice just not getting bombed. We need to get rid of you and we need to put you in here. New account feels amazing, dude. I love Plops. Plops is the man. Titus and Wixwell is good for any bossing. So, correct me if I'm wrong. Is it still not best in slot for Chimera and Hydra as well? I truly feel Plops over Tahanrak. I was saying this earlier. I think for a new account, Plops is going to be better than Tahanrak. The one thing that gives Tahanrak way more value is that she's a void. So she's harder to get. I've got a Crocat account now, so I'm giving away all those other accounts. I never normally buy 2 champion masteries. One's normally enough. Really needs to skip intro button. Yeah, but like, let's face it, the intro is actually really small compared to other games. It's just when you reroll, you want to skip it. Look at that, just no bombs. No bombs, no worries. Yeah, You got to be super careful on these new accounts though with your silver, because normally you can just upgrade gear willy-nilly in the early game. But yeah, I've been so picky, only doing 1-star gear for all those missions. I haven't even upgraded like an actual good piece of gear. Like I've got no good gear. All my beginner gear was crap. All my tournament speed gear was crap. So it's pretty much I've just been upgrading the 1-star gear. Why Narma and not Corvis? Narma's just better. I mean, it's that simple. Come at me, Corvis boys. No, I think the Narma passive poison application, it's just way better than a buff extension, because you got to remember, Narma and Corvis, you don't really need to book them. And if you're getting Corvis, it's basically just because you want the buff extension. And if you want the buff extension, you'll have to book him for that. Whereas if you're running like a Wixwell team, you're better off just getting a couple rares and booking them out with rare books. That's the way I look at it. And the other reason is because Corvis hits with his attack, so he's a good early game farmer, but you don't need him because Pelops farms. So that's just the way I look at it. Yeah, I don't know how Pelops is endgame, but yeah, for an early game account, the dude's insane. Plus, he looks like a monster. Venalicia, yeah, she's good, man. She's like an upgraded Uugo. It's just like, it's not fun having the support, in my opinion. That's why I wanted the Crocad. Yeah, I think this is the worst starting gear I've ever had on an account. I don't think I've ever had worse. Between all the lifesteal gear, not one speed sub, not one crit rate sub, and all shit main stats. It's like, oh. But it's good because it lets me test with horrible gear how good Pelops is. I don't know how you can have worse gear than mine. I have no useful subs. I haven't even upgraded my weapon or my shield because it's just pointless. Watched a Bronco vid with this guy one-shotting twins. I did see that. Someone linked me that. That's pretty cool. But I mean, that's gear, like, that's end game gear. You know what I mean? Like, you're not going to be progressing in an account just doing that stuff. But the thing is, with him on twins, I'm wondering how much damage he can reflect through the shield, because maybe that can be a good way to get through the cutoff points, but I don't think it's going to be enough to make a difference, but we'll wait and see. Yeah, this is the doggo account. But the doggo is just going to be on the bench, essentially, until we start looking at Hydra and stuff like that. Because, like, my worry was if I did a Nut account, I'd just be using Nut for everything, but I do really want to do this as, like, the initial playthrough to, like, Ultra Nightmare and stuff, Clan Boss. I want to do it with only using the free champions, essentially, from the link and code. Low-key, I reckon we might be able to beat the 12-day Ultra Nightmare, because, especially if we get a 5-star chicken code, because we have the feast again. The feast is huge. $40 accounts, 2 Legos. That's about on odds, man. It's only a 6% chance. $6%'s not that big. Which Narma link did I use? The one with Narma, Tagore, Fat Man, and Uugo. I just think it's the best. Yeah, the new accounts get a prism at level 12. That's how everyone's got crazy accounts at the moment. To get to level 12, what I was doing was finishing the tutorial, not getting any gear or anything, going straight back into campaign and doing 16 super raids on stage 2. Others equip the gear, go to like stage 4, 5, or 6, and then farm them for less, but I was too lazy to do that, so I was happy just to AFK for a bit longer and let the auto run through. Yeah. Zegray does it the other way. Yeah, I just opted for the less clicking and just let it auto longer. Waste a little bit of energy. The free prism, I'll show you how to get to it. Guys, remind me at the end of this run to show him how to do it because I'm going to forget at the end of the run. Can't get the Plarium launcher to download from my link. Have you cleared browsing data? I always use my Microsoft Edge, which is like a dummy browser, and then do it. I just clear the entire browsing history of the Microsoft Edge browser and then go for it. Yeah, the free Prism Shard's meant to trigger at level 11, but for some reason it didn't sometimes for me, so I was just going to 12. It was like hit and miss. Did that, but it didn't work. Maybe try VPN or something? I don't know. Not too sure, because it is still working. On Hell Hades for Narma, there's two. I'll show you the Narma masteries I go for. I don't know what Hell Hades have. I think I do something a little bit different to Hell Hades. Also, guys, just so you know, Narma's only a 4.5 on Demon Lord. Like, you guys got to quit coping. You're better off with Frozen Banshee. Wait. This is always the running joke because Frozen Banshee. This is always the joke in Discord because the guys are always having a go at me because I said I always go Narma over anyone else for the beginner links, and Narma is worse in Clan Boss than Frozen Banshee. Okay, just remember that. Anyway, let's go down to the builds. So what I do with her is that I think I'm similar to this. What's the difference between this and this? What's this one? I need to read them. I think I go this one, which I believe this one's the cooldown reduction. Instead of this. I think I go there. And then, yeah, these are the two big ones that you want, and you want to go War Master. The rest isn't too much stress. Also, I don't think I get the Life Drinker one. I think I go for one of these two. I think the debuff one, when it expires, you gain turn meter. So I think instead of this one, I go for this one, I think it is. And instead of this one, I think I go for this one. And that's pretty much the Narma build that I go for when I do Narma. Evil Eye's a waste? Which one's Evil Eye? I've already forgotten. I don't know which one's Evil Eye. Is that this one? Because you definitely want Sniper and Master Hexer. Those are the two most important ones. But yeah, I don't even know what this one does. I'm pretty sure I always go this one. And then yeah, Life Drinker you don't really need, so I'd go this one instead. I'm pretty sure it's this one. That's the debuff one, that's the buff one. All right. And for those wanting to get the Prism Shard, when you get to like level 11, sometimes it works, otherwise it's level 12. You just come over to the Prism Pool, you hit Summon, you scroll all the way to the right and you click this one. And then it's not there now, but there'll be 3 tiers originally, and the first one's a free Prism. That's how you get it. You just come here, you go Summon, go over the cross, click it. If it's not this one, try one of the other ones. Sometimes it mixes up. But... dude, I wish she was on the prisms. If she was on the prisms, I probably would have gone for her. She's nutty. All right, let's keep the grind up. Clan boss, how long we got? 18 minutes, perfect. And I'm not overcapping it on arena, am I? Do I want to refresh? No, we'll be able to beat that. We'll be able to beat that. We'll maybe beat that. We'll beat that. We'll beat that. Yeah, no, we're fine. Yeah, we're good, we're good. And we've got 51 minutes. Yeah, so we'll do, when my timer goes off, we'll do the clan boss, we'll push through here, we'll get to the next, next mission that requires us to do arena battles, and that's what we'll push to before we go do anything else. That's kind of the next point of call for me. Besides that, I just want to push into Brutal, at least Chapter 6. Brutal Chapter 6 so that we can get some speed gear and upgrade our builds, because their builds are shit. Oh, incognito mode is another way that I used to use to get the shit working. Yeah, Othorion's good, man. Dude, if only I had better gear on him and so he'd be one-shotting things, it'd be so much faster. Yeah, so Thane you don't really need. Fat Man's just better than that, and Mordecai you don't need because you have Pelops who has the AoE, the burn covered. The only reason you go for Mordecai is because you don't have a burner, but Pelops is a perfectly fine burner for both Spider and Hydra. So yeah, you don't need them, but if you're happy with it, just go nuts. Like, Fat is just a better version, a better slot than Fane. It's not the same version, but you've already got the attack break. Yes, on our links we miss the weaken, but the weaken isn't the most important thing because we're looking at poison damage. Finally unlocked Lydia on your original Supreme 6 account. Hey, grats, dude. Huge. I mean, heal reduction, because you've got Tagore and you've got Pelops to keep shit protected, it's what I used to do before we got... So before we had Venomage, now that we don't have him, I used to always just grab Rocktooth, get him 3-star Ascended, so this is a 100% reduction, or get any other heal reduction unit. Rocktooth is just good because he's magic against Spirit Affinity. And then you just basically let Tagore revive him on the boss if he dies beforehand, and then eventually he lands this. Now, if you have an epic or a legendary that has heal block that you've pulled, better to use because they'll survive easier. If you have to, you can put skill ups into him, but I highly don't recommend it because he's just going to be food at the end of the day. And even though rare books, you feel like you got a ton of them, there are some rares that you want to book. Like even to the point where, like, if you look at like the Skinwalkers and we go down here, someone like Tolog is one you definitely want to book up for Faction Wars. If we go to Demon Spawn, and we go to Abyssal's one you definitely want to book up for Faction Wars as well. Like there's a bunch of rares that you want to book for Faction Wars because they help carry your Faction Wars. Basically any rare reviver, most rare sustains are really nice to book up for Faction Wars, and you do run out of rare books It feels like you get a massive influx of them early, but you do start to run out. When's shop refresh? 23 minutes. This account, even though I said I'm not using the doggo, I am going to use him in Faction Wars 100%. So it's going to be just because I always get my Gallic to 4-star, level 40. I never go past that. It'll just be Tagore, doggo at level 50. Tagore will be my second level 60 as always. That way I can get that normally on like day 3 or 4. And that'll let me farm at least stage 13. I'm hoping we can beat the boss on stage 14. I'm not sure if we'll be able to, but maybe with Crocad we can. So it'll just be Tagore, Crocad. Then I normally do Gallic. Honestly, Gallic's probably worse than War Chanter. It'd probably be, the best would probably be Tagore, Crocad, and 3 War Chanters. Because War Chanter's just a monster for this shit. And I just get him to 4-star level 40 and then feed the War Chanters later. That's what I always do. War Chanter's the uncommon guy with Taunt and Stun. He's got Taunt, AoE on, and Attack Break on his skill 2, and Stun on his skill 1. Not great rates, but still alright. Yeah, standing's the worst thing to do after legs. Yeah, I know. I thought it would like let me stretch them out, but like I'm just regretting that. Like I'm sore as fuck right now. But I can't be bothered like adjusting the camera and shit, so we're just gonna deal with it. Oh shit, I should manual this shit because sometimes we just get clapped. Actually, this difficulty we should be fine. Let's get the attack break on him. Extend those debuffs so we get more damage. That didn't go very hard. Ooh, okay, you didn't get it, you didn't get it, nice. Can we kill before he nukes us? Get the... Nice, okay, we got it. I wonder if I can do Crocad on this one. Surely chapter 1 I can do Crocad. Let's try. Just because it'll be quicker. Champions, Crocad, filter, preset manager, try on, equip. Actually, before I do that, filter, presets, download, save champion preset. Dude, free gear removal was the greatest thing they ever did in Raid. Oh, it's so good. Now, surely he gets through this. The gear is shit, so he might not. No, we should be fine. We should be fine. Just saves a bit of time doing this shit on the early chapters. Probably get through like chapter 2 or 3 maybe, and then we'll have to swap. Because you can see how much damage he takes. It's huge. Level 30 would be nice so I could stop him using his skill 2 as well. Dude, I love the look of Crocad's abilities. The dude's just a wicked doggo. Even like the blades on his heels look sick. Getting them 5-star drops already. Crocad from Prism Shard. I also, I like if you look at my last video, I had one that I was running up with Armons, and then we got Armons from the whatchamacallit shard, the Prism Shard, and then we got another Lego from our first Sacred. And then I had a Nord account I was running up too, but I just like Crocad because I never got him on my main, and I've played with the other 2 before, so... Damn it, we used skill 3. Not beating the furry allegations. This is different. He's a pet. Like I said at the start, because it literally all stems back to me... My first ever WoW character was a hunter, and I just fell in love with characters that have pets or use bows. Bows and pets are like my 2 favorite things in characters in any game, and it all stems from WoW. So the idea of having the Packmaster and his pet is just so cool to me. Dude, he's struggling in chapter 1. This is where you realize how powerful, like, Pelops is. Like, Crocad's struggling to survive with someone who can heal him on chapter 1. And Pelops just collapsed the whole lot. Now, he doesn't have masteries, obviously, but... Okay, we might have to swap the Pelops. I think we're taking too much damage. Yeah, chapter 2, we're going to swap the Pelops. Actually, is chapter 2 a bunch of force units? I can't remember. Oh, that juicy heal. Look at it go. I love that skill 1. The attack animation's so cool. Let's just keep going until he dies on 1. Yeah, this is brutal campaign right now. To steal buffs from the magic deep, on these accounts we have Pelops. Pelops skill 2, if he does less than 50% of the enemy's max HP, he steals. Now he is elemental disadvantage, which is annoying, but he's the best we got. We also get Uugo as well, so you can put block buffs, but once again, Uugo's neutral. So you could run the Uugo and get the block buffs and do it that way. But those are your 2 options with the current code/download link. Do. Yeah, how good is Pelops in Arena where you just put the shield on and then the enemies kill themselves? It's so satisfying. How long until our clan boss key? We got 6 minutes left. Uh-oh. Yep. He's not going to cut it. He's not going to cut it anymore. That's right. We can come back and get the 3-star when we go to do the challenges that we need to do here. I think Narma should be able to get through it. Let's manual this just to be safe. We might not actually get through this. I think the explosion should kill that guy if I attack someone else. Let's attack this guy. Oh shit, it did no damage into that shield. Wow. Yeah, we're cooked. We're cooked. Yep. See, this is where like people always rate the attack AoE attackers for farming. They're good once you're set up. When you're not set up, there's nothing that beats some slow tanky units for grinding through stuff. Oh wait, Pelops doesn't have gear. Shit. I think he'll still do it though. He'll still be fine. But yeah, I gotta put the gear back on Pelops. I'm an idiot. Talk about wasted energy. Holy shitballs. I think the free prism's got 2 more days. Can someone check it? Or let me know? Support Armons. Hey, grats, man. Well, prisms are 6% chance. So you should get 1 every, what's that, like... 16 to 18 or something pulls. That would be your average odds. Yeah, we're going to fail this because I didn't put my gear on. Fucking Pelops, I'm a dickhead. My god, I've just wasted 2 fucking runs here. Okay, we needed that. All right, let's see if we can. Let's see if we can salvage. He's gonna kill himself with the reflect, so we'll attack you. Okay. Okay. Let's get... I think I'm just gonna have to go straight for the skill 2 and heal. Yeah, that should be fine. Because now we get to shield. Yeah. We get rid of their DPS first. Alright, there we go. Now we go put the gear back on Plops so he's not running through Brutal without gear. Alright, there we go. Alright, where are you at, Plops? Preset, try on, equip. Yep. Guess I didn't save too much time by doing those 3 stages with Crocad. 2 minutes. Alright, let's just go finish the next stage and then... Ooh, that 200,000 silver. We'll clear this, and then we'll go do our Demon Lord key, and then we're going to push the Arbiter missions. Morning, Nat. How are you? People asking about how to get the Prism Shard. I'll go into that in a sec. You know what? I'm fucked. I'm going to have to put my desk down. Give me a sec. Actually, I'll do it while we do the clan boss. Two-turn stuns are so potent. Got cats, guys? What, on a brand new account? Did you get that from the parts that's going on? From the fragments. Level 11's been working every time for you? Yeah, 11 was hit and miss for me, so I just went to 12 because all I do is set it and then go do something else and come back after it AFK'd. So getting those extra couple of runs didn't really kill me. Yeah, once you get Plop's passive, it's going to be like so toxic enemies attacking into him with Narma because they're going to get burnt, they're going to get petrified, they're going to take damage from the shield, and they're also going to get poisons. It's going to be like such a painful reflection. And then imagine if I had Crocad with Packmaster, then they'd also be getting like revenged and tapped. It'd be sick. Alright. Now we can go to Clan Boss. 2 seconds. Let me just make sure that's where I'm up to. Yep. So we've already got 1.5 million here. Yep. We need... Okay, so we got to do this one. Let's finish our normal key. Yeah, that's fine. Alright, let's do that. And now I'm going to adjust my camera down. And my desk. I need to sit. My legs are fucked. How's that height? There we go. Now we're cooking. Oh, that feels better, boys. I was getting so sore. Oh shit, we're on 1x speed. Thanks, boys. So I think I gotta turn this. I normally sit over here. Oh, but then it gets the screen. Let me just lower the screen. How about that? Boop, 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 boop. Yeah, it's alright. Sweet, we'll leave it at that, boys. A Lego, normally you're looking at one Lego every, what is it, 16 to 18 with a 6% drop rate. That's your average. Okay, we're on plops, yeah. Especially when you don't have the passive unlocked for plops yet. Ballmaster's good. He's really solid. I don't think Tagore's geared, and I don't think Fat Man's geared. Or maybe Tagore has some, like, 1-star gear. Fat Man definitely has no gear. Oh, and Crocat's I think Crocat's got, like, 2 or 3 pieces of gear as well. Yet we're still doing this damage. Narma's fucking OP, man. Oh my god, I love Narma. We're at max chest, yeah? Sweet. Yep. Alright. So now we're gonna do this shit. Win 1 Frost of Lifesteal from Dragon's Lair. Is this what we want? Yep. I might just put some gear on Crocad. Just make it a bit quicker. Do I have lifesteal gear just to slap on him? Got a head, equip. Got a chest, equip. Got gloves, equip. That'll do him. What was I doing? What was I doing? Missions. There we go. Yeah, Plops is going to be the first 60. Then I'm going to do Tagore. Plops, then Tagore. Then Narma. Fat Man's going to be the feast to be more efficient with it. So I'm just going to keep Fat Man at level 40. And then obviously we'll get Ezio. What do we need? I always get to this mission and I forget what I need straight into it. Is it Frost or Lifesteal or is it Speed? I think it's Frost or Lifesteal gear I need. Taking a break to put the kids to bed, eh? Enjoy. There it is, lifesteal. That's better than my beginner shield. Damn it. Fuck. Just wanted some speed. That's too much to ask. Equip 2 attack champions with level 12 plus gauntlets, boots, and chest plate with attack percent as their primary stat. They had to be attack champions, didn't they? Okay. Dude, these things always confuse me. It's attack, attack. Okay, we need to change them. So we filter for rank and rarity 1 to 2. Primary stat, attack percent. I might filter for equipped as well. And I'm looking for gloves. It didn't say what set they had to be, so it can be any set. Upgrade. 12. Okay, and then we go to another attack character. Do I have another attack one with some gear on? Can't remember. I thought I did someone. Maybe I didn't. Alright, let's just go filter, rank and rarity 1 to 2, primary stat, attack percent. Alright, so we can go boots, equip. Chest, equip. And gloves, equip. They had to be level 12, didn't they? I'm pretty sure they could be 1 stars, unless I'm tripping. Yep, perfect. 4 champions level 40. I hate this. No, I'm just gonna fucking do it. We're just gonna give him some pots. Actually, I could do a fodder. Let's do a fodder because we're gonna level Tagore naturally anyway. I don't have red potions. Fuck. I can take him to max. I'm pretty sure I can do that plus that plus that. Perfect. We can upgrade his rank by feeding. Hopefully, do we have anything we want to feed? Nothing we want to feed. So I'm going to have to make some 2-star maxes. All right, let's do that. Give me a sec, team. Max back 1, 2, 3, 4. Boom. Max back 1, 2, 3, 4. Max back 1, 2, 3, 4. Upgrade. Upgrade rank. Those two. With those two. With those two. Alright, then I can go him. Feed, feed, feed. Yes, and then we can upgrade level. Then we're being a bit more efficient with our shit. How much experience is that? That's pretty much perfect 17. We get 17 for these, isn't it? 18. Yeah, that's fine. There's not much wastage there. Let's just do it. Okay, sweet. Clear stage 1 of the spider's den. Oh, let's go. Ally attack and we win. Sweet. Alright, phase 1 done. Now we can unlock the shop slots. Clear stage 5 or higher of the Ice Golem's Peak. Now, where is the next arena one? Dude, the next arena one's a little bit away. Win 50 bronze or silver medals. I kind of want to grind and get some gear, because then if I get some gear, I can do these ones more efficiently. So I might push to stage chapter 6 of Brutal. And we'll buy ourselves an hour by doing an attack, and we'll push... I think that's what I'm going to do. Surely we beat this, yeah? Surely. Actually, we're pretty slow. This count's really slow, so I might lose this. Oh no, we should be right. We should be right. Because Tholen kills himself. Oh, he's on lifesteal. Holy shit, we're cooked. We should steal his shield, which gives us more survivability. I'm just going to basic. I didn't really think this through, did I? Should have taken the resist lead. I think we kill with this, though. No, let's just do the AoE. Fuck it. Damn it! That's okay. We got him. Yeah, the good old early game arena. Look at us go, boys. Alright, sweet. Sweet, sweet, sweet. Damn, now we're getting into harder battles. Yeah, we definitely want to gear up before we do this shit. So I think that's going to be the go-to. I think I'm going to push a little bit of campaign. Get that. That. Let's unlock that. Unlock that. Unlock that. Unlock that. That. Unlock that. Nope, not you. That one. That one. Get all the foods. Alright, now we better go back to pushing. Sorry, boys, I haven't been looking at chat for a minute. I'm a bit of an asshole. Nope. Yep. Does he have gear? Does he have gear with those stats? Holy shit. My gear is so bad. Yeah, he does. Alright. Yeah, so I think the plan is to push... Plan is to push to chapter 6, farm a little bit of chapter 6 so we can get like semi-built champions so that when we do the all the other shit, we can do it a little bit more efficiently. Narma's just a beast everywhere early game. She's so satisfying. Now, the one downside to this stuff is that it is super slow for doing these farms. It should take so long. My god. I'm not a massive fan of Harima, personally. But it's because I was so locked in on the others. Like, she's good. She just doesn't excite me. Yeah, see, normally on an account like this, I would have upgraded some random like 3 and 4 star gear to like 8 or 12, level later 12, and just made like real scuff builds. But because we don't get that extra 7 million silver, I'm being very cautious. The one thing is though, we are not on a This week is no energy in the clan shop, so I can buy silver from the clan shop, which is another thing I can't do at the moment. Do you think Narma, Ezir, and Xenomorph will be able to? Yeah, if your stats are right. 2 keys should be fine. Maybe 1 key. Without books, I think into Narma, I think 1 key might be a bit hard. Maybe you could just get it once, but yeah, it depends on stats, definitely. Doink. Yeah, Tagore first book, yep. I might book mine today, or I might wait till the CVC. I'm just going to see. I think I might just book him. Once I get a decent set of gear, I'm just going to book him today. And screw the CVC. Just because, like, Tagore's books, like, make a difference in your early game dungeons and all that stuff. Like, they make a big difference. Higher uptime speed buff, more frequent healing, shielding. And obviously, if you get his skill 2 and 3 maxed without doing his skill 1, you can skip it. When does CVC start? I think it'll show us here. 3 days and 6 hours. It's a long time to wait. Yeah, I'm just going to book him. You know what? Let's go book him now. Let's see if you guys can bring me some luck on my books. Last account, we did... our books were super lucky on stream. Do 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 do. Yeah, you kind of want to get into a decent clan before then. I'm waiting until my beginner tournament finishes because I took I just took 1 clan, got the 3 shield quest, then completed that, left the clan, found a new clan, and then I took the 3 shield quest and the top 3 position of a tournament quest. So I got to wait for the tournament to settle, which is like it's 2 days after the start of the account. And so once I do that, then I'm going to look for a strong account to get into for CVC. Still doesn't work. I got no idea why. Do other links work? Or, like, I don't think it's just the link. I think it might be your PC or something. I have no idea. Alright, let's go do books. I don't even know how many books I have, but we're going to do them. Tagore, skills, 7. So he needs 4 in there and 2 in there. So we'll start with 6. Start with 6 books into Tagore and see if we land all skill 2 and... If we hit all skill 2 and skill 3, that'd be nuts. But watch us max out skill 1. Come on. Come on, please. Boys! Fuck yes! Oh, that feels so good. That feels so good. Get out. Get out. Ah, the small things in life. I will take it. Dude. Now, I would rather that be with the legendary books. Watch my legendary book luck go to shit. Because on plops, we just want to get this one maxed. We just want to get 3 into this one. But watch us max out this skill 1. Dude, I will take it though on Tagore. Holy shit. But with PELOPS, I'm definitely going to wait until CVC. Because that's a lot of CVC points to make it easy. Is it personal reward CVC, by the way? They don't tell you. Guys, do you know if the next CVC is personal rewards or not? I can't remember what the last one was. May as well put one in. Actually, no, we're not going to put one into fat because fat doesn't really matter at this stage. Last one was not. Yeah, if it's personal, then I'm definitely going to save the Lego books for Pelops in the CVC, and I'm probably going to save the rest of the epics. Dude, that is so clutch. That is so clutch. All right. Let's keep going, because I also want to push to level 30, because if we get to level 30, we can craft some gear, hopefully get some good perception pieces. I got to do challenges as well, fuck. So much to do. Dude, I love new accounts having so much shit to do. Like, it's kind of overwhelming, but it also feels really cool. Alright, that's where we are there. Okay, nothing else I'm forgetting. Arena, we've still got 70 minutes. Alright, let's keep pushing campaign then. Actually, the one thing I want to look at is my shop. 50 minutes. I'm going to set the timer on the shop because I want to keep buying the fodder. Let's reset. 50 minutes, I think I said. 50 minutes and 40-something seconds. Oh, that's hours. Fuck. 50 minutes. And 30 seconds on the watch is started. All right, sweet. Still sitting on million silver, but we're going to burn it pretty quick when we get to using it. Boys, I can't believe those books. Dude, our stream luck on books is insane. $50 hours, let's go, boys. Howdy, how you going? How's Crowcad? Kind of useless at the moment on this account. Like, he was good for easy campaign and like the first few chapters of normal. But now he's just a bench warmer until we look to Hydra in the future. Because I'm not going to 6-star him. He's not going to be in my first round of 6 stars. My 6-star order is going to go PELOPS, then Tagore, then Narma, then Ezio. And then Fat Man is going to eat up the feast whenever we get the feast. So Fat Man will slot in whenever the feast comes because he'll just be at 4-star max and then he'll take that feast slot. And then that's the order on the others. Yeah, my Lego books are all going into skill 1. It's 100%. I've cursed myself. It is what it is. Yeah, that new the new pass gives a feast. I think they got feedback from the Predator pass that everyone loved it, so they gave like a Spud champion there as a way to get it. Yeah, so new accounts get this pass, which is the same as the Predator, except it's Sacred Order, which sucks. But yeah, it gives you a feast at the end. So I guess they're going to have this as a permanent thing. I don't even know what this guy's like. What's he like? Takes one enemy, removes all buffs, debuffs from this champion. Attacks all enemies 2 times, extra 30% each. Well, I guess this guy depends on what his multipliers are. I don't know. I don't really care either, to be honest. Yeah, he looked so mid that I didn't even bother reading his skills until just then. No, I'm not going to do a giveaway on YouTube. We're just going to do it in Discord whenever I get around to it with the mods. Like if I do a big account giveaway, yeah, I'll do it on YouTube. But this one, I figure we'll just slap it out. I'm going to book Pelops. So basically, we were discussing this at the start of stream. With legendary books, the only thing I have on my list to get is Pelops skill 3 maxed. And then I'm going to save books and see how it feels out, if that makes sense. So Pelops skill 3 is my priority on books. Then I'm waiting. If his skill 2 does giga damage in clan boss on this account, then I'll just max out his skill 2 so we can get extra damage. But once again, we might max out his skill 1 and 2 before we do the skill 3, in which case it is what it is. I even like his skill 1, his basic attack animation. He doesn't have... listen, we can get into the Corvis Narma discussion. You know what? Let's do it. Let's get into the Corvis Narma's discussion. All right, what do they both have? They both have passive damage mitigation. They both have... Narma's poison application ability is actually better because when maxed out, it goes down to a 3-turn as opposed to a 4-turn cooldown. Narma has poison activation, which is very important. Narma also has the leech, which is nice. Basically, you're trading off extra poison application, poison popping, leech, attack break. You're trading all that for a buff extension. Which in some cases you may want that, but I feel like if you're going for a specific buff extension team, I feel like with Narma and Corvis, you don't really need to book either of them. It's more of a luxury thing. And Narma works better at 0 books, and I feel like she honestly works better at max books. And if you're looking for extenders, you can always just use a budget extender when we talk about the Wick spell things. But I'm always going to say Narma's better, but you know, a lot of people like Corvis because he hits with his attack so he can farm. But I mean, we got Pelops who can farm easier than what Corvis can with less investment. But yeah, I'm the guy who's always going to die on the hill of Narma better. But if you like Corvis, go Corvis, is what I always say. I mean, if you like being wrong, by all means. I should check Discord. I'm sure the boys are raging at me in Discord at the moment. Fuck me. You got to remember, Corvis is okay right now just because we have Ezio, so you have a way to pop. But with Corvis, you don't have, like, once you pop poisons, you have no way to apply them until his skill comes off cooldown. With Narma, every time Clan Boss attacks, he's getting fully loaded up with poisons from Narma's passive. Corvis doesn't have the poison application passive, and he doesn't have a pop. The Mordecai you don't really need anymore if you're doing Pelops because you have the burn. Sam, how you going? Gonna get married soon? That's huge, man. Narma the Popper. And I also like Narma's debuff extension on the basic more than his extension on the skill 2. Even though his... I think... Is his 100% without books? I can't remember. But even Narma's without books is 50, going up to 55 with Sniper. I prefer that on a basic as opposed to using the skill 2. Yeah, I gotta check it now. I gotta check it. Corvis is sacred, isn't he? Yeah, so his is 100% at base. Whereas Narma's only a 50 at base. But you go to 55 with thingy. And especially when you're using things like Fat. And you can put her on retaliation set. Like, I don't know. I just prefer the basic attack extension, personally. Pelops or Tahanrak? I'm very biased at the moment towards Pelops, so... I mean, I think I need to run an account further before I make that call. But, dude, Pelops is by no means bad. They're definitely on par with each other. The only thing that has Tahanrak has as a benefit is that she's Void. Now, obviously, she has all her extra stuff as well. But for new accounts, with the state of links and stuff, they're very similar to me. But I'm very biased. Like, I'm making it clear. I am super biased towards Pelops right now because he is cool as fuck. What do you guys reckon in chat? 1 for Pelops, 2 for Tahanrak. Who do you reckon's better? for a new account, starting with the links we have today. I'm just gonna duck out for a piss too. Back in a sec. And we're back. Also, the other thing you got to consider with Pelops versus Tahanrak is Pelops is about 1 billion times fucking cooler. Like, the dude looks like a monster. Up to you. If you're happy to settle with Cheshire. Cheshire is still good. Like, he's great damage for Hydra, great for... My problem with Cheshire is, because he's a code, is like, nah, I need to get something that's unique. Yeah, I mean, 6% is still not crazy rates. You got to remember that. It's only a Lego every 6... Is it like 16 point something? Someone do the math for me. I can't be fucked. No, I'm going to do it myself. Boom. Yeah, but I'm definitely going to lock in on this account. The only thing that would make me stray from this account is if somehow we got like a primal reroll where you didn't have to wait 5 days to get the primal. That would be the only thing that made me do stray from this account. But I'm so locked in on this. I'm super excited for Pelops and doing all this shit. When I use a download link, it never requires me to make an email at the moment. Yeah, I'll show you my masteries in a sec. Yeah, this is brutal. These two slap brutal, and we're in the most dog shit gear you've ever seen. Like, my lifesteal gear does not have a single crit rate sub or a speed sub on any of the 6 pieces, and the main stats are all dog shit. Like, we don't have a percentage or a crit rate or a speed main stat. Like, it's so bad, but you still just truck through this stuff. So that's the masteries there. Behind my head, it's the this one. Methodical. And then eventually I'll get more War Master. But that's my PELOPS masteries. Is it the 100% best? I don't know. But it's pretty good for this state early game. Did you want to take a screenshot? I'll leave it up for another 10 seconds. Speed, crit rate helps. Like, if you look at my gear, like, this is piece of shit. Piece of shit, I didn't even upgrade it. Piece of shit with attack percent. Piece of shit with flat defense. I lied, we do have a speed sub. It's on a flat defense chest and it didn't roll any. These were the HP boots that I got from campaign, and then I got this with crit rate on this one. Like, it is so bad. Like, his stats are so shit. Oh my god. But we're still trucking through, you know how it is. Yeah, new accounts. Normally speed and crit rate are important things for farming. But because I'm using PELOPS, you know, getting a bunch of HP is really good too. Yeah, the starter gold is no longer a thing, which makes you've got to be really picky about what you upgrade. The one thing is, if you get your what is it, like your 1100 clan coins, you can buy silver this week because there is no energy in the shop. So that's an option. Or you could get like a level 17 clan and buy their 6-star gear if you want to gamble that. I think I'm just going to buy silver though. Yeah, I got all the fusions fast, but shit gear. Yeah, it is a complete swing, isn't it? Attack percent. If that was HP percent or crit rate or dev percent, I would have used it on someone. Defense set, HP set, I'll use those stats if I have to early game. But ideally we want to get the speed set. I also might farm a little bit of lifesteal chapter because it's more experience than the speed one, and my lifesteal gear sucks. So if I could get like a lifesteal set, like a lifesteal 5-star crit rate gloves, HP chest, and speed boots, then I can use a couple of my speed pieces up top and one of my lifesteals, then we should be pretty set to go. But I want to get a bunch of speed pieces for my other champions as well. What will happen with the turtle account? It's still going in the background, just not locked in on it. I couldn't tell you how many times I've re-rolled over the past 2 days. It's been a lot. Dude, I even like his basic attack, how it does like the big flame on the ground. Hey, watch his basic attack if we see it again. Which we will. Boom. Like that, I like his basic attack. I don't know. I think I'm just a PELOPS simp at this point. I'm way too excited about PELOPS, man. The dude is so cool. Oh fuck. How do you max out the clan tokens? You basically keep finding new clans until you find one that has the expert quest to get 3 shields from campaign locations, because on easy mode campaign a bunch of them give you like guaranteed shields, epic shields. You can get that one done, you get your 3 shields, claim that, then leave the clan, join a new clan, get the 3 shields one again, and then I normally pick up either the complete an event or the tournament one. I'll show you what I got at the moment on this one. So I joined a clan, did this quest in that clan. As soon as I did this one, which you get done at about chapter 4 on easy, I left that clan, And then I joined this clan, picked up this one again because you get more along the way. And then the only other thing I got to do is finish in the top 3 positions of a tournament group, which will happen in 1 day and 13 hours. Because when I do these pushes, I always finish in the top 3. You actually, on these, I actually prefer finishing position 2 as opposed to position 1. So I will stall my stage progressions sometimes if it means I can finish position 2 instead of position 1 if it's close, because I would just rather have 75 gems as opposed to 1 ancient shard. That's like a crazy trade-off to me. So the ideal place to finish in these is actually second, in my opinion. Yeah, so if you look at my tokens at the moment, I've got 700 because I did 350 from that first one, but you've got to complete the quest before you leave the clan. That's the thing. And so if you get into a higher level clan, you actually get more silver, but I don't think it's a better value silver. It's just more, but it doesn't really matter because I'm not going to have more than 1,300. I've actually got to check that. I've never checked if it's actually more value. The other thing you can buy is some people buy accessories. A legendary book's great, but you're not going to get it week 1. If you want, you can try and find a level 17 guild, which is pretty easy to do. And you can have a crack at some of this killstroke gear, I believe it's called. Yeah, crit damage and speed 2 set. It's a good way to get some 6-star gear early if you want to try for it. But yeah, that's the general gist. It's the same. Yeah, I thought it was the same value. That's what I always thought. But I'd always just assumed it, but I'd never checked it. But yeah, I'm probably just going to buy silver because we lose 7 million silver, so... Some accounts, even with the 7 million silver, I find myself buying the clan gold when it's non-energy weeks. Prism Shard appears at level 11, but it was buggy at level 11, so I was running up to level 12. Go Juice, no, we're grinding an account now. Boom, 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 boom. Still annoys me with Raid how when you tab out of Raid, it loses the volume. Tons of Legos, but I kept getting the shit ones that no one wanted. I did end up with the Armons, 2 Nut accounts, a couple of the whatchamacallin'? The Argonaut guy, and then I got like a bunch of like shit ones, like the last fusion chick. No one really wanted her. It feels so good having my spirit host already. Holy fuck, that is so satisfying. Oh shit, I thought she was going to die to the poison, but she got the shield. That's why I clicked. The crystal is 11 or level 11 or 12. Sometimes it shows 11. It wasn't always for me, so I was just going to 12. Or you go to the Cheshire. The problem, I tell you what, if Cheshire was never a code, people would have been excited about pulling Cheshire in a reroll. Because he's a code, it just makes him a little less valuable, you know? It's like, he must be shit, they're giving it away for free. Spirit Host, favorite champ, yep. You know it. Yeah, so on the new accounts, when you get to level 11, sometimes it doesn't happen until 12. You just come over to the prism shard pool, you hit summon, you go across all the way to the right, you click this one, and it'll normally have 3 stages, and once you do the first stage, it disappears, but the first stage is a free one. So you just got to click across to the free one if it's not there. That's the way it works. But sometimes it changes. Sometimes it used to be the second one, now it's like the last one, so that's how it works. All right, let's keep going. Ooh, look at that, 250k silver. Let's go. Nope. Need you. Yep. I had a Nut account that I got Nut and, whatchamacallit? Demitha. We gave that one away. Yeah, Crocad's in the pool for the Prism Shard. I had an account with Armons and the other legendary, which was in my last video. But I just wanted Crocad because he's fun. And it gives me a reason to do fusion so that I can get 2 fusion tickets and then get the Pack Master. Dude, I wish we had better gear because it's just so slow killing these things. That last account with the extra speed and crit made it so much faster to get through this shit. But I also did the brutal push on that account without masteries. But the gear was better. Boom, 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 boom. Wait, give me 1 second. I want to check the arena timer. 44 minutes. That's okay. Let me check the shop timer. 24 minutes. Yeah, once we get to chapter 6, we'll farm up a little bit of gear and then we'll start cooking. Faction Wars early game, it's all about like building a bunch of like level 40 rare and epics that are useful in it, and then just try to brute force it. Because I'm not going to do many pulls until we see an event for the soul for PELOPS, or until another fusion. So it'll be, at this stage on my account, it's all about pulling a bunch of mysteries and hoping for rares. No, I don't do stage 7 for better gear. I'd rather target the pieces that I want, and also it's less energy efficient. Because I also farm fodder when I'm doing it. So yeah, like I'll just do stage 4, 5, and 6. Except that I'm not going to get any like rare gear, but you know sometimes you still get a green 5-star. But yeah, normally I'm just looking for grey 5-stars with the right main stat. Speed boots, I'm even happy with 4 stars because there's only 5 speed difference between them, and it's a lot less silver to upgrade to 16. Yep. Like I've got my timer on for the shop refresh. The shop refresh is you want to buy every champion 1-star and 2-star, and every shard, mystery, and obviously if there's an ancient, you're going to pick that up too. Oh, I got counterattack. Oh, it's still there. Boom. Dude, you know that last account where I got 15 greybeards without a spirit host? The funny thing is, the spirit host that I got on this account was on the same stage, stage 3, which is the one I got 15 greybeards in a row on that other account. Dude, that account, like, shit me so bad. I'm Relic Keeper, I never wait. Like, you just do Relic Keeper to keep pushing your, I always just do Relic Keeper to keep pushing Arbiter missions. That's me, though. I don't like stalling on Arbiter missions. Oh, we didn't get the steal. Rip. So, yeah, my Pelops at the moment, we're going through Brutal. He's on attack percent gloves and flat defense chest. And Narma is on the 6 pieces of 3-star life gear that you get. The HP gear. But the other thing is, like, a new account's probably not going to be able... If you're only up to fusing him, you're probably in the first few days of an account, meaning you're not going to be able to do the fusion anyway, so I wouldn't be stressing about that too much. Yeah, so Narma's gear is these free pieces that we get just at +8. And Pelops is this. No speed, no speed, no speed. Attack percent, flat defense with 4 speed, and then HP percent with 9 speed. That's it. That's the gear we're running this through, and we're still, like, clapping through Brutal, which is nice. Yeah, Pelops doesn't have his passive yet because he's not ascended. Armons is still useful on new accounts outside of Arena. That skill too, like, you steal full gauge and stun is nutty. For PvE. Alright, boys. I've drank that whole bottle of water. I gotta go for a piss again. I'm fucking an old man. Give me a sec. Actually, we'll start the next stage and then I'll go for a piss. So you guys don't have to watch an end screen forever. On a new account, you'll do the fusion. Holy shit, I don't know how you're doing it, but hey, congrats. Yeah, he's just not good for bosses. Yeah. But huge for waves. Oh, day 34. Okay. Okay. So you didn't push hard on the Arbiter missions. I always get lost because I always focus so hard in on the Arbiter missions that I'm doing the fusion normally like day 2 or 3. Because I'm a loser who has no life. It's like the South Park on the WoW episodes. How do you stop that which has no life? This man truly has no life. Dude, I love the WoW episode on South Park. Holy shit, that's old as fuck now, but I love it. Alright, piss time. Back in a sec, boys. That was a quick piss, wasn't it? We all know he's just playing a Gouda game on his phone. Dude, I had a sponsor offer from another game. And the boys at the agency hit me up. Like, do you want to take this one? And I was like, nah, because I'm going away next weekend. And I was like, nah, I don't want to like overfill myself. And I was also like, if I keep doing these Gouda game sponsors, people are going to start to talk about me. I was just like, I gotta ease up on the Gouda. Just all the anime games are just Gouda at the moment. It's crazy. Nah, not taking the bag on that one because, like I said, I'm going away. So, what is it? Today is Saturday. On Thursday, I'm going away for 4 days camping. Don't worry, I'll still grind this account because I'll have my Starlink and everything. It's probably considered a more Guna game than Dragon Traveler. It was like you know, sometimes it's just too close to the sun. Like, I am getting so sick of all the new gacha games just being like waifu only, like, but it's never like the big ones, so all those small ones. And it's just like the waifu only thing is just so annoying. Like, we got Star Savior and it's like waifu only, and I'm just getting so over it. That's why I love coming back to Raid. Raid's just like more my style. I feel like Raid is made for people like my age and older who played like World of Warcraft or Warcraft or fucking any of those style of games growing up. I don't get pedantic when I'm watching a campaign run and I try and just let the poisons kill enemies so I can use less attacks because, dude, this time just kills me. The throwing's good yet. Let's turn the aircon on. It's getting a bit hot. Yeah, so on the other channel, that's the game I'm going to lock in on is Origin. Where the poison's at? This guy got extra resistance, that's shit. Can't land a poison on this prick. There's one. Hey, look at us go. Poisons. Hey, there's another one. Narma has no accuracy. It doesn't help. Oh, and we extended. Perfect. Dude, Narma makes campaign bosses so much more enjoyable. Otherwise, they normally take forever to kill. Now, where am I at with my shop timer? Because I don't want to miss the shop refresh. 10 minutes. Okay, we still got 10 minutes till we check the shop. Oh, the relic that we get. Yeah, I haven't put it on anyone. It just doesn't really matter on anyone that we have at the moment. Like, that'll probably just go on my my doggo, like, later on when I start using him. Because it's got attack as the first stat as well. So we're not really using any attack scalers. Like, I mean, you could put it on PELOPS. And just to help him with the extra damage when you're campaign farming and stuff like that early game. But you'll probably remove it off him later. Actually, we have the gems as well, don't we? What are the gems we have? Oh, if you got Nishak, yeah, makes sense. Do we have any... Those gems, I can't even remember what they are. Are they good gems? I've never even checked the gems. Ooh. Narma for extra clan boss damage? Is it that much extra clan boss damage for Narma? Is that all in the gems? Because, I mean, the attack she doesn't care about. And the effects she doesn't care about. Because it's when you kill enemies. And you're not killing enemies in clan boss. I'm going to go check them after this. Let's go check them. I haven't even looked. Oh yeah, the Rocktooth fodder. Boom, bum, 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 bum. Did it auto get put on him? I swear I did not put that on him. Did I put that on him? I thought I was debating it. Oh, well, anyway. The wearer's next attack after killing an enemy, 20% more damage. What do we got? The wearer deals 5% more damage against enemies with full HP. The wearer deals 10% more damage in dungeon battles. Does the more damage also affect bosses deal 5% less damage to the wearer? That's actually nice. Whereas crit damage increases by 3% for each debuff they are under. Doesn't really matter. The wearer will ignore 3% of the target's defense if the target is under 2 or more debuffs. Maybe it was the other account that I didn't put it on. The wearer deals 5% more damage to targets under a shield. Yeah, I mean, it's not bad. I'll probably swap that over eventually, but I'm really not too stressed. No, I did put it on. Dude, that's how tired I was this morning when I was grinding. I was debating doing it. And then I was like, nah, fuck it. It makes this shit a little bit quicker. Dude, this dude looks so damn cool. Look at him. What a beast. Because what do they take? Unequip. Well, it's going to be stuck on him for good now. Because there ain't... although when we unlock the tutorial, we do get a bunch of them, but I don't really want to do it. But I mean, he's the one I'm going to end up putting it on this account. I don't think I'm going to need it on Narma. Like, dungeon battles, I don't think that's going to apply to poisons. Deals 5% more damage against... Yeah, I don't think it really matters. I'm just going to leave it on him, and then when I use him, once we get to Spider and... basically, once we get to Hydra, then that'll take... He'll take good advantage of it. And if we finally fuse old mate, then it's going to go well. If we get something else, we can swap it, but yeah. Another 100 gems, thank you very much. Let's keep going. No, the dog. So this is the thing. Whenever people think about like champions and campaign farming, it's always like just use the AoE attack based, but you need way better stats. You normally need them 6-star. You normally need their ascension, at least their 3-star ascension. The other, the force affinity Argonaut can do it if you've at 5-star with 3-star ascension because he has so much healing with the burn thing. But even though yes, an attacker is an AoE attacker is faster as a farmer, they require so much investment in an early game account to get there. Whereas if you look at my last video, a 5-star unascended Pelops can do it 12-3 brutal pretty easily. Whereas you're never going to do that with a normal AoE attack based champion until you get them to 6-star and stuff. I mean, we wiped on chapter 1 brutal with the same gear we're doing this on, where I had Narma healing the dog, and the dog still wiped. Whereas Pelops is surviving, and Pelops at the moment has attack % gloves and flat defense chest. So it's just completely different as support champion farming versus an attack champion farming. Because, like, you always think the attack champion is going to be a better farmer, which, yes, they are, because they're faster once you're at that point that you can. But the supports like Tagoar and Pelops just get there so much easier. And if you don't need to farm fast, then it doesn't really matter. Yes, correct. Once I get good gear, he'll probably be able to farm at 5-star fine once I get good gear. But I need good gear to get there. I'm not going to 6-star him, though, because my first 5 6-stars I want to be my clan boss team, which is Pelops, Narma, Tagore, Fatman, and Ezio. So the dog won't be in my first 5 6-stars. That's the one catch. B-Saga in Twitch, dude, I have no commands and shit. I suck at Twitch. Twitch is just something I throw on because I know some people like watching on Twitch. But yeah, I don't really do much with Twitch. I don't even get paid. Get this. I don't even get paid by Twitch for subscribers or anything like that because they wanted me to fill out a new tax form and I started the form and it just got too annoying, so I just gave up. So Twitch I earn $0 from. I fucking hate paperwork and Twitch killed me with that. Yeah, so Twitch is something I just do when I stream because I know some people prefer watching on Twitch, so I just put that up for them. Why do I use headphones and hat? It's hot. I've got my aircon on. It's actually pretty chilly in here. For guys running Corvis, if you're using him as a farmer, does he farm 12-3 brutal with average gear at 5-star without ascensions? Out of curiosity. He's got double AoEs, but I don't think it's enough. I think he's another one that you need more investment. Oh, he's defense-based? The good thing about defense-based nukers is they heal a lot with the lifesteal, so maybe he could at 5-star. The great thing about Pelops is that resist lead for 12-3, avoiding the bombs. Defense aura helps a lot, yeah. Steltus? Who's Steltus? I always forget names. Oh, I never saw him once in my time. I never even read his kit because I never got him. One enemy 2 times. The target is under any debuffs. Each hit decreases the target's turn meter by 10%. Tags all enemies 2 times. Each hit has a 50% chance of placing stun debuff for 1 turn. Places a increased defense buff on this champion for 3 turns. It must be damage based off defense. It is. And attacks all enemies. Has a 75% chance of decreased crit damage debuff for 2 turns on enemies whose attack is higher than their defense. Decreased speed. Enemies whose attack is equal to or lower than the defense. Passive. Whenever an enemy attempts to place a weaken debuff, a decreased defense debuff, or poison debuff on this champion, reflects it back to the attacker. Ah, okay, he's the poison reflect guy. Yeah, so he's Giga for Dragon. Good for Spider as well. I don't know, he's alright. He doesn't really tickle my fancy too much. Oh, timer. Here it is, shop refresh. Alright, turn that off. Let's reset the timer for the shop so I don't miss it. We're going to have to set it for an hour now. 1 hour. There we go. Timer set for next shop refresh. Let's get all these champs out of it. Yeah, Steltus doesn't really excite me. I don't know. I'm sure he's good, but doesn't just my man. Like, I got Narma for poisons. Don't need to reflect them. Armon's is really good. Huge for arena and waves. Let's get rid of this red dot. Yep, perfect. Oh, we've had a defense victory. Am I full on space? No, I've still got a little bit of space. Let's see if we can get a rare out of our mystery shards. Oh wait, I'm not up to the one that I need to summon rares. I've still got to do the common champions up, so let's leave that. Let's get back over to this. How many ancient shards have I got now? I'm sitting on 11 ancient shards already. 11 ancients. Should be 2 voids. I just got to get 1 more star in bloody campaign. Alright, let's go here. Boom. Okay, we're almost at speed farming. It doesn't just get offered to you. You've got to go into the prism shard summon, click the summon, it'll pop up free packs, and then you got to scroll all the way to the right, and then click on that, and then go to the first one in that. I'll show it again. I don't know if is double Lego on Ancients as well. I think it's on Ancients, isn't it? But new accounts don't get those. I really want to 5-star Tagore today as well, because I want to get Tagore for Faction Wars today. I want to be able to clear that boss. Stage 6 boss. Just need Tagore with some resistance and good HP. Armons it is. Hey, Armons are great. I know a lot of people were trying for him. A lot of people, I think most people going for Wixwell, Armons, and Nut. I think I created a bit of a fan list of people wanting to go for Crocat as well, just because I like him. I always do that in games. It's like, wait, this guy says he wants it? Okay, let's all go for it. It's like, no, I'm not saying he's the best. I just like him. He's fun. That's all it is. Damn it, we didn't get the steal. She's Uugo, but better. Yeah, she's great. Just embrace going bald. Fuck you, Matt. Yeah, I'm fucking bald in heaps here. We're starting to recede, boys. It's getting a bit thin up there. You know, we'll keep hanging on to our youth as long as we can, though. Your ball just get jacked to works great, yeah. Boldkin, you know it. Skull Crusher? I honestly feel like Skull Crusher's pretty dated. How do you guys feel about Skull Crusher? I remember I tried, like, I pulled him on one of my early accounts. Everyone's like, oh, Skull Crusher's great, and I built him. I'm like, yeah, he's shit unless you speed tune, and I hate speed tuning, so... Like, because, like, even the team counterattack, like, it was never on when the boss was attacking, because I wasn't speed tuned properly for it. It did my head in. And his passive doesn't cleanse before his turn, if that makes sense, like Tahanrak. It's like, if he's stunned... He doesn't, I'm pretty sure, and correct me if I'm wrong, but I'm pretty sure Skull Crusher's passive doesn't allow him to reduce his cooldowns at the start of the turn if he's stunned and gets cleansed. It's like, it does the cooldown reduction check while he's stunned and then cleanses, whereas Tahanrak does the cleanse and then does the cooldown reduction check. I'm pretty sure that's how it works. I remember it was something like that weird with him. Charge me other phone. No, so the only events that, like, so the general summon events that happen for everyone, new players don't get those. The only ones new players get are like the rate ups, so like the 10x's and stuff like that. New accounts don't get the 2x's that the like established accounts get. They don't get the +1s or anything like that. But new accounts do get 2x on sacreds on day 1 and 2x on voids on day 2. That's what they do get. Oh, don't die, Narma, please. Oh, good heal, good heal. Yes, now we're good. All right. Into the Palace of Aravia. Actually, I've got to check Arena. I think I might be capped. Yeah, 11 minutes. We'll do one more attack. Who's a win? We should win this. Surely. I'm going to go the resist lead. Fuck the attack. Dude, I love that. That is so satisfying. Let's just heal up and kill Fat. Dude, watching enemies just kill themselves, it's so satisfying. I mean, you need to have this guy just for that satisfaction alone. I'm telling you, like live arena, when you get to level 50, if you have this guy, you just make him super fast so you can get the shield up and then you GG's. All right, let's go out. Once again, I want to get some more gear to upgrade and then progress the Arbiter missions before I go back into there. So let's go back over here. More silver. Yeah. Yeah. Wait, what level are we at? 26. We're getting there. We're getting there, boys. The grind is real. What's going to be my clan boss team? It's going to be Narma, PELOPS, Tagore, Ezio, and Fat Man. Era's got massive wedgie. Gone on errands. Thanks for the, hey man, no worries. Enjoy yourself, Jackson. Have a good one, dude. The long-term goal on this account, I really want to lock in, go for faction wars, go for Hydra, go for Marius. I really want to play this as a really like locked in long-term goal account. The problem with my turtle account and why I haven't been able to lock in, like I do like daily logins and stuff like that, is because like I spent so long just waiting for Leonardo, like 3 months or whatever it was, that I felt like I was behind by the time I could do anything on it. And even though I had the cool characters, like it wasn't as cool. So this one, I want to lock in and try and do all those long-term goals and see how quick we can push them. I feel like it'll be fun. Oh, don't die. No. Oh, there we go. There we go. Narma's going to heal here. Oh, she didn't heal. Fuck. No, stop having extra turns. This is where we start feeling the penalty of having attack percentage gloves and flat defense chest. Yeah, might have to get him on at least HP chest before we keep pushing. How much better would I say life is since I'm full-time content creator? It's like it has its positives and negatives. Like it's awesome because like once you have a family and stuff, it's hard to like keep up with so much shit. And this was like a good way for me to like keep being a nerd, but like, you know, have time to do it. So it's good in that sense. Like it's great having the flexibility. You know, the kids have something on at school. I get to go to everything they do. All that sort of stuff. The catch is like I do work way more than I did at a job, but I don't have to travel. Like for a long time, like for my work, like I was traveling to the other side of the city, so I had like, you know, an hour and a half to 2 hours travel each way every day for a period there, which sucked. So that's way better. The biggest, like, if put it this way, this is way better than when I enjoy this way more than working my job. By a mile, otherwise I'd just go back to my job. The only real main downside of streaming is like, I feel like I don't look, and this is a crazy one. Not streaming, I do YouTube. I'm not a fucking streamer, what am I talking about? But the one thing I notice is I don't get excited for holidays or anything like that anymore. That is the biggest and like only real negative of doing this for a job. And it's kind of, but I feel like that's not exclusive to content creation. I feel like it's anyone who runs their own business. Like, because I'm always making content and I never really take a holiday. Like I always, you know, bring my laptop and stuff. So it's like, I don't have that feeling of looking forward to holidays the way I used to. Even like when I was working, like you used to look forward to waking up on a Friday, going it's the last day of the week. You know, you normally have some beers after work and it was like, it was wicked. I just haven't had that feeling in a long time, which is a weird thing. Is having Deacon on a hex set a good idea? It's actually not bad for early Hydra, but not in general. Like for Hydra, when you're trying to get your first chest and stuff on a new account, it's good. But yeah, full-time content creation, like, it's such a luxury to be able to do. Holy shit. All right, we're cruising through this now. Hey, nice, dude. $263 viewers. That's like 4% of your sub count. High count. People love the plops, man. People love the... No! No, the plops is dead. What the fuck happened to the plops? No! I just said how it's going really well. Oh, fuck. Alright, we might have to slap some sort of HP gear on him. I don't know. We're kind of cooked with this gear. This is the problem right here. Attack percent and flat defense. All right, so let's see if we've got any chest or gloves, primary stat, HP percent, and we're only going to look for 4 and 5 star. Damn. Crit rate? No crit rate. Defense percent? It's kind of yikes out there, isn't it? Well, let's see how we go on stage 4. Dude, it's got this guy. I hate that motherfucker. Yeah, this is the dog account. Dog's just basically getting benched, but he's like fun and exciting for later on in the game. But he's not going to be involved in the early push. Hey, fuck off! Dude, I hate that guy when he takes like 8 turns. I think it's his basic attack that has a chance to get an extra turn, isn't it? No! No Plopolopicus. Hey, 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 fuck off. Dude, I hate that guy so much. He's the most common looking epic in the game. Actually, he's up there with that other guy that has like a gauge boost. We must have had a bad RNG on that previous stage. Nah, the booster guy I'm talking to, I'll find him. I'll find the guy I'm talking to. He's one, I think he's a fusion material for Mikage. Let me see if I'm correct on that. This guy. What a fucking common looking dude. Alrighty, let's go back here. I think the first place I'll farm a little bit is for chest, but I kind of want lifesteal for these. Do you reckon I can get into lifesteal stage and do that? Let's see. You know what, maybe we'll farm some stage 5 here and try and get some HP chest. I really want to get lifesteal speed boots, lifesteal crit gloves. And then I can use one of my top lifesteal pieces. I think that's probably going to be the play. The thing is, if I can push to the lifesteal... Like, but I need to farm these for my other champions as well. Like, I want to get some 4-star sets for my other champions. I'll take 5-star as well, but I'm not that fussy. If I get some 4-stars, that'll do me for now. It gets me through a mission as well. Keberon, that's the Keberon's the other new guy, isn't he? Keberon, I always forget his name. People say him all the time. Yeah, honestly, he looks really solid for new accounts. I know a lot of people want him because he's fresh. Good farmer once you get him to 3-star ascendant because he heals so often. Probably don't even need a lifesteal, I'd say. Good gauge boosting too. Yeah, he looks super solid. I was just locked in on Crocat. I feel like the most sought after is like Wixwell, Nort, Armons, and him. Alright, what we might do is we might do a little farming session here. We'll bring Tagore because I want to level Tagore up. We'll bring Fat Man. And we'll bring him. We'll level these guys up as we go. And we should be able to farm decently fast with these guys. Let me make sure they got some level of gear, because that should speed it up, especially if he's got some gear. Let's just filter preset manager, save as global. Yeah, and then we go U, and we go filter, preset manager, and then we still crocads. Yep, and then Tagore has... filter, preset manager, save as champion, save as global, then Tagore can switch to... Let's just save this as champion, just to be safe. Try on. Yes, Tagore can wear that. And Fat Man can just slap that shit on. Alright, that should be enough. This should speed up the farming a little bit on stage 5. So we drop you. We run with you, and you, because I want to level all them up anyway. And then we run a... You know, let's just do one normal run, just to make sure it's clean. Because even if they die, then we get more speed, because we took that that thingamabob. That mastery. I wonder if I get the speed buff, if I revive them with Tagore, does that speed buff go away? Or does it like keep stacking from the mastery? Like, is it calculated each time you attack, or is it... Surely it's calculated as it is whenever it goes away. Yeah, that's what I thought. Now I'm slow again. Dude, Tagore hitting some damage in there with the elemental advantage. I wish we had background... Like, they got to implement background farming to low levels. Alright, edit team. Super raids. Multi-battle. Do 4 of them. We just want some HP or defense chests. Ideally HP for plops, but we'll take either. So this account, my 6-star order is going to be plops, then Tagore, then Narma, then Ezio. Now, the one outlier there is going to be Fat Man, and Fat Man will take the feast and go from level 40 to 6-star whenever we get that feast. So he'll slot in whenever, but the others are going to be my first original ones. Book, we lucked out. We got Tagore's skill 2 and 3 maxed without putting anything into the skill 1. Then for legendary books, and then obviously next I'll just do Fat Man. For legendary books, we're going to do Plops, but we're only doing his skill 3. I want to get his skill 3 maxed, and then I'm going to stop, wait, and see how it is. If I feel like on a new account when I get to Demon Lord, his skill 2 is actually doing giga damage with where I have him built, then I might just go in and get his skill 2 maxed. But there's always the chance that I max skill 1 and 2 before skill 3, so the point of stopping is Plop skill 3 maxed, and then I'm going to stop and wait. However long that takes me, however much else I max out on him, it is what it is. And I'm also going to wait to do any more books. So I did Tagore because Tagore really helps early on with your general dungeon progression. But I'm not doing any more books until I get to CBC. Which is like, how far away is CBC? We can check here. CBC is 3 days and 5 hours. I don't really need books into anyone else right now. So yeah, I'm not too stressed on that. Come on, 5-star HP percent chest. Three stars. Fuck off. Give me at least 4s. Apparently it is personal. I wasn't sure. The boys in chat said it was personal, but I'm not too sure. Very personal. What's going on, Juice? If you pulled Geomancer, do you still put Plops? Yeah, I would. The problem is going to be that, though, that, yeah, actually, no, the Geomancer thing's awkward because then Plops is going to refresh his burn and then it's not going to have his burn. I don't think those two will synergize well, actually, now that I think about it. I'd have to see how it interacts, but I'm pretty sure Plops would just keep replacing Geomancer's burn as soon as it got to 1 turn duration. Yeah, I don't think that's going to work. Unless you never ascend Plops. It's also nice that when you have a shield and the magma shield, it always does damage into magma shield first, so you get the reflect. Fuck off! Where is my 4 stars, you piece of shit? Stop with the 3 stars. Fuck! Oh my god, I just want an upgrade. And I've already got my Eris. So the less time I spend here, kind of the better. Wrecked. Re-control gaming? Is that what it's meant to be? What's going on, dude? I always suck at reading names. Yeah, so with phones, if you've ever had RAID installed, the download links won't work. So if you've ever had RAID installed before, you kind of just got to use a PC. I don't even know if factory resetting a phone works. I've never tried getting a download link to work on a phone. No, the idea of, like... maxing. I feel like I should make an. It's been what? I reckon it's been a couple months since I've made the video about farmers and why I don't 6-star them. But the thing is, Crocat isn't going to be part of my Demon Lord team, and I want my first 5 6-stars to be my Demon Lord team. And Pelops, if you look at my last video that I uploaded, Pelops can farm at 5-star with no Ascension, whereas someone like Crocat needs way more investment and better gear. And so that's why I don't even bother, because I'm happy to have 1.5 to 2 minute farm times. It doesn't really bother me. Dude, we cannot get a fucking 4-star piece of gear to drop. What is going on here? This is killing me. I just want my HP percent 4 or 5-star. But yeah, I think we farm a little bit of this because this is also leveling Tagore and Fatman for when we go into dungeons so that they're tankier as well. I'm liking Pelops more, but I'm worried that it's because I'm biased because he's so fun at the moment and new. Don't have my patience. Yeah, but the problem is, like, as soon as I try and do an attacker as a farmer, it's like, well, I can't farm 12-3 Brutal on day 1. This sucks. And then it feels bad in that sense. You know what I mean? Tholen instead, tired of Narma. Yeah, so Narma's something I can never get tired of. As soon as I play an account without Narma, I get into my first Demon Lord and I'm like, I don't max easy on my first run with no gear. This feels so bad. Like, I don't know. I'm just too... I'm too in the Narma pits. For clan boss, no, like nothing beats Narma for clan boss because you got to remember every time the clan boss does an AoE, he basically fills up his whole bar with poisons because of Narma's passive. It's such a busted passive. Like, it's enough to get some clears, but it's not enough to do what you probably want to do. Resistance, fuck me. Do I waste more energy here? Or do we just go into the Arbiter missions? It's just, if I do this stuff, I want to do it on a higher stage as possible, and I need the gear to do it. But then I could get gear from this. Dude, this pisses me off every time I open it. Let that be his starting position. That being his starting frame is such a disservice to the man. It should be like this. Get the savagery of him out. Yeah, so what I'm doing with gems on this account is I bought the masteries, then I unlocked all the shop slots. Now I'm saving them. The next thing logically to do would be to unlock the mine and max it out. But because we're probably going to have an event with a PELOPS soul after the fusion, and then I also want to do the next fusion that there is because I want to get 2 tokens so I can get Packmaster to go with Crocad. I'm saving my gems just in case I need them to do one of those 2 things. Otherwise, yes, I would just be buying and maxing out the gem mine because in long term, this is more efficient. But because I'm looking at a short-term time frame of I might need those gems for these events, that's why I'm saving, if that makes sense. So it depends what you're trying to look to do. We'll do another 3 super raids on this one, and then we'll keep progressing. I don't want to get bogged down too much here. I love the reflect damage. It's so nice. Holy shit. Wix Willie? Yeah, I hope you get him, man. There's a lot of people after the Wix Willie. Laser fucking 3-star. Am I on brutal? Am I on brutal? The fuck? I'm on brutal. Shit, man, this sucks. I just want some gear. We'll do these two and then I'm just pushing. Fuck it. I feel like I'm wasting too much energy here. Holiday, how you going? Yeah, that's what I was just talking about. That's why I'm saving my gems and not buying a gem mine in case we get a soul. What do you guys reckon the PELOPS soul event will be? What's the bets? Go dragon's bet. No, I'm not farming dragon. No, because I'm still farming experience here. The only reason I have these other 3 champions in is because they need levels, and so I'm leveling them. Titan deck. Yeah, I'm worried it's going to be a Titan event because I fucking hate Titan events. I really hate Titan events. For a Wix team, I'd be using Narma. So a budget Wix team, if you've re-rolled for a Wix with the prism, and I haven't tested this. I'm not a great Wix person, so you guys in chat, like, comment on this if you know any more. But I would be looking at running Wix, PELOPS, Narma, and then 2 rare buff extenders. I just feel like that's like the Wix team if you're re-rolling for Wix. Fuck you, flight attack. Yeah, I still play the turtle account, but it's more like log in, do my clan boss. I think I'm up to like close to 30 sacreds on that one. Over 100 ancients and probably like 30 or 40 voids. I can't remember exactly. Narma doesn't bring many buffs. Why do you need buffs on Narma? Like, Narma does damage so fast that it kind of outweighs the lack of buffs, if that makes sense. I think with that sort of team, you'll be getting huge damage, if that makes sense. Well, you don't really need a cleanse. Well, maybe you want to cleanse for the random debuffs that the boss gives, but you got to remember you're going to have permanent taunt on PELOPS, meaning and he's immune to a stun. You need buffs to make shield infinite. Okay, I'm thinking early game, you're trying to abuse the shields to last like 30 turns, and in 30 turns, Narma's going to deal a truckload of damage. I'm not trying to last the entire fight, like the turn limit, if that makes sense. I don't know. Someone's going to have to test that. Because if you don't bring Narma and you bring just a buffer, I feel like you're going to really, really struggle for damage. Narma brings so much damage. It depends on gear. Yeah, like I said, I'm not a dude. This has been fucking ass. We're getting no drops. Yeah, I'm not a great Wix person. I've never had a Wix and never played him. But I played a lot of Narma, and that's why I figured with Plops and Wix, you could get chunky shields in your first 15 turns to last you to maybe turn 30, and in that time, Narma's going to do enough damage to probably get you a 2 key even with shit gear. That's kind of the way I was looking at it. Honestly, this account, I low-key think we could do Ultra Nightmare. I reckon we could beat our 12-day if I lock in hard enough. Because we have a feast again. And we're probably, and I would anticipate we get another anniversary code for all players with a 5-star chicken. Wait, I thought Taunt does get extended. Does Taunt not get extended? Is it in the special category? Oh, no, it doesn't. I learned that with Michelangelo when I picked the extension thing. Yeah, okay, then you'd have to speed tune, in which case, yeah, a cleanser. Honestly, fuck Wixwell. It's too much effort. Just go Narma. Just get Crocat. The active codes are PP500, Empire, welcome gift after day 3, 1 week gift after day 7. AFK Arena, I haven't touched him probably since I looked at the solo leveling collab. I did look at the One Punch Man one as well, but I didn't jump in. Gadouge. I mean, you could speed tune. Oh! Clutch! Did you guys see that? How clutch was that? Are we gonna survive? We stole the revive on death and then died and came back. It's fucking gold. OP. That is straight OP right there. The soul event, you need a bunch of souls. If you're a newer player, you're not going to do it. A Titan event, they give you a bunch of different missions you got to do to get points to go ahead and get it. Armons and Fabian had Titan events. Well, I guess then you could always stop at 3-star if you want to as well, because Titans normally give 1, 3, and 5, don't they, progressively? Is that correct? Might manual this just to make sure we get through the boss. Let's get these guys out of the way first. Damn, I thought we were going to kill that guy with that shit. Do we steal his shit here? Yes, we do. Perfect. Haha! Give me those heal over times. I really need HP on this guy. Bro got an extra turn. Surely we kill. Yep. Stop it. Stop taking extra turns, you piece of shit. Kill. Right, now we should be fine for the boss. Oh, his boss has got 2 of that guy. Poisons. Let's get poisons on the boss, please. I need accuracy on Narma. Kill. Damn it. Okay. Damn it, if that was speed, it would have been good. Yeah, dude, my plops, how much HP have I got? 21k. Yeah, he's just too squishy. I need to replace these things bad. Do I just push? You know, I'm just gonna do some Ice Golem's Peak. Fuck it. Let's go champions. Crowcad, let's put the gear back on you. Preset manager, try on. No, cancel that one. It's this one. Okay, so he's got some gear, she's got no gear. Wait, where's her gear? Oh, no wonder I was struggling. She was naked. Boys, why didn't you tell me I'm an idiot? She wasn't healing because she had no HP. Fuck, I'm stupid. Let's just put some shit on him. That'll do for him. Look at Tagore. Tanky as. Tanky as. Alright, we're set. Let's do some Ice Golem and hopefully get some gear drops. I think I'm just gonna have to do stage 9. I don't think we'll get through stage 10, 11, 12. Ideally we do 13, but let's just do 9. Maybe we get a couple 4 or 5 stars that we can use. How many did I have to do again? Clear stage 5 or higher 10 times. So we do 5 supers. Let's see what we get from these 5 supers on 9. Let's see how it goes. I gave the Nut away. I'm gonna give the Armons away as well. Let me see. Once I'm done stream, I'll ping the mods. See if they can set up one of the giveaway things where you just react to it and it enters you into the giveaway, and then I'll do that, and it'll probably be a short giveaway. I'll do an at raid ping in the Discord when I do it, because I'm not going to leave it as a long giveaway that lasts days, because it's a new account, so people want to get grinding. So I'll just that'll probably be an hour turnaround after stream. If the mods are on. If the mods aren't on, then it'll take longer. Valencia, she's the upgraded, that's the one who's the upgraded version of Uugo, yeah? I wasn't paying attention. Did we get any good gear drops then, guys? Fat plus Crowcat's really nice in waves. Damn it. If that was HP percent, I'd use it. Even crit rate, I'd use it. Oh, speed on the reflex 3-star. Look at us go. Look at us go, boys. Maybe we could do a higher difficulty. You know, I might try it. Let's stop this. We'll try and do upper difficulty. I wish Narma would just always target the boss with that skill 3. And Narma's AI annoys me. If there's an enemy with 3 debuffs, you should always target them with their skill 3. So it's AoE. Ooh, okay. Could we have some speed boots in here? Ooh, could we have some crit rate, HP percent, defense percent? Flat HP, rip. HP percent with speed. These are those attack percent. Come on, speed. Come on, speed. Either one of these, I would take speed. Fuck. Hey, nice. With HP and crit rate, not too bad. Honestly, not too bad for Plops there. That's probably going to go on Plops. We'll do him as a HP life set offset, maybe. I'll see how we go. But hey, I'll take that. I'll take that. Let's see if we can do next stage. Take off supers. Yeah, Cabron's good. We might struggle here. That's the one big loss in not having a Tahanarok, is you don't have cleansing for Ice Golem. No poisons reflected, rip. Yeah, we're not going to be able to do the next stage because I think it's Force. Just needed those poisons to go on the boss. Donk. Oh no. Oh no. We're good though, we're good. Poison's gonna kill him either way. Yeah, I don't think we're going to go above this stage. I might just go back and farm 9. I feel like we could get a loss on RNG here. How many more do I need to do? I think I need to do 1 super and 1 normal now. Yeah, 1 super, 1 normal. You know what? We'll do a normal on 10. Nah, fuck it. Let's just do a super here. Got your node account? Hey, grats, man. Cobby, what's up? Used to watch you all the time during AFK Arena. Hey, nice, dude. Life's been treating me good, man. Can't complain, dude. Thanks for stopping by. Is Tahanarok still a goat? I'm in a very biased state towards plops at the moment. Need to get to level 30 and craft some perception and hopefully get some pieces to put on Narma because she needs the accuracy. She's just not landing anything because she has no accuracy. Narma, please attack the boss with skill 3. Oh, damn. Alright, now he's dead. That's good. Yeah, fuck that. And we just need one more run. Oh, the speed boots would go down real nice here. Maybe some life set crit gloves. Wait, do I already have some of those? We might have to go check. We might be able to do a bit of a plops upgrade already, thanks to these runs. Badoosh. Oh, look at those juicy poisons. If you have Corvis, you're not getting those 4 extra 2-turn poisons. Look at all those extra poisons. Corvis could never. I can look for a Harvest Jack link. Sorry, with all these new accounts, we completely forgot about Harvest Jack being a thing. All right, that's that one done. Let's see what we've got here. Filter. Or equipped. And then rank and rarity 4, 5, 6. Okay, we've got some speed there. We could actually replace that and do pretty well with him. HP flat, attack, defense. I need to make a level 16. I think I'm just gonna go all in here and do these boots. I think these boots are pretty good for plops, and then we can swap the 2 speed pieces for the boots and this weapon, which is only a 4-star, but it has 7 speed and some crit damage. And then once we get crit rate gloves, and then we just look for getting the lifesteal pieces over here. It is going to make him squishier though at the moment, because these are the only HP we've got. So we've got to push forward and farm some lifesteal. But I think it could be the play. I think I'm just going to 16 these boots. Fuck it. Do you guys reckon? Do I 16 these boots? What do we reckon? It's just silver's so tight. I hope it doesn't sting me too much. Okay, that wasn't too bad. We did get some crit damage as well. Accuracy would have been great, or resistance instead of the flat attack, but we'll take it. Okay, so we're going to equip that there. We're going to equip that there. And then We are even squishier than we were before, I think. But that's okay. Oh, no, because we did get the life set, so we got the 15% HP there. And then once we get crit glove... what are 5-star crit gloves main stat? Is that like 50%? I think it's like 50%, isn't it? Which will bring us up to like 85. That's pretty good. Because there's no crit subs in any of these. You pulled Hecaton? Hey, fucking congrats, man. That's huge. Sorry for the re-ask. Pelops Soul Event. Do we need to save pulls? Save everything, yeah. Because we don't know what it's going to be. We don't know what logic coding. We don't know what the event is going to be, so we don't know. So it's just a matter of saving everything and hoping it's something that you can do. If it's going to be a Titan event, then normally it's like incremental, meaning you could get a 1-star soul, and then if you do more, you can get a 3-star soul, and then if you do the most, you can get a 5-star soul. But like, you know, it's like save summons, save all your shit for it. Oh, alarm's going off. We got to check the shop. Give me a sec. And we reset that alarm. Well, we got one uncommon. That's not too bad. Wait, that was everything, wasn't it? Yep. Where's my arena attacks at? Yeah, we're gonna have to do another one here. At least Plops is a bit faster now. That's right, the bunny should kill himself on his next AoE. Didn't even need it. Alright, so I think the next point of call is to push campaign, get crit gloves and a HP % chest. And then honestly, I think if we do that, and then if we just get some grey pieces here and upgrade till we get like 4 speed on each, 4 or 5 speed on each, that'll make us a bit faster with enough crit rate, and away we go. I think that's the play. I think that is going to be the play. Dude, this guy looks so fucking savage. Absolute beast. In Raid, I don't know about you guys, but I prefer any character that has a mask or you can't see their face, because I feel like Raid, honestly, like these types of faces, they're all right at, but like humanoid faces, I'm just never really a fan of Raid humanoid faces. I don't know why. I mean, this is unfair because she's old. But yeah, human faces in Raid never really wowed me. So I love any character with a mask. It's like the one downside, actually, Joan, listen, I'll be real. Like, she's pretty average. Joan, I feel like, has gotten the modern treatment. You know what I mean? So they are getting better. But in general, like, they're always stiff. It's like there's no animation to the face, so they're so stiff. You know whose face I actually really don't like, who's not even a humanoid? Python tongue, his tongue annoys me. Like, he's got so much movement, like he's breathing, but his mouth does not move, and it does my head in. Like, it's so stiff. Like, can we please give some animation to this man's face? It's like, when I pulled him on that other account ages ago, I was just like, this guy's been petrified. What the fuck is going on with him? He is so cool, and in a photo he looks savage, but when you watch him animated, it's like, bro, move your mouth and tongue. Please, your tongue cannot stay that squiggly all this time. Like, what are we doing here? The turtles as well, yeah. It's just stuck. Yeah, faces are not Raid's strong point, but the rest of their character design's amazing. And that's why I love anything with like a helmet. It's cool. Like, Crocad's alright because he's enough of a beast that it's like, it's closed, you know, it's not too much. But yeah, I like characters with the helmets by far, like, against anyone else, because they do such a good job on helmets and details and shit. All right, so where were we at here? This, I could probably farm stage 11. I like farming stage... Honestly, I always toss up. I think for the lessers, I like farming stage 7. I'm sure someone's done the math to find out what's the best, but stage 7 just for me feels like the most consistent lessers, because once I go to 11, I start getting like all the graders, and it's really annoying. So I think I will do... Wait, let me see what I need to do. Missions... Okay, we can do Dragon on like 9 or 10, that's fine. We can do Magic, easy. We can do Minotaur, yes. We can do that, yes. We can do that on Ice Golem. We can do the Lessers here. I would love to have better gear to do this, but if we don't, it's not the end of the world. And then we've got the medals. So I want to get here in the next 2 hours. What I think I might do is, I might push campaign. Let me make sure Narma's geared before anything else. Yeah, so I might... Did I get a Knights Revenant ring? Yeah, I did. We may as well upgrade that too. HP percent, please. Fuck you. HP percent, please. Fucking shit. Yeah, this count's not having the... Although we did get the double crit rolls on the other piece, so I can't complain. Yeah, so we're going to push through this. And we're going to try and get the crit gloves and... HP chest on lifesteal for plops, and then we should be fine to farm with plops. Discord link for my Discord. Give me 1 sec. I'll tell you what, the boys in the Discord have been making it pop off recently. The Discord has been so fun the last 2 days. All right, there's the Discord for YouTube. There's the Discord for Twitch. I still hate it how the sound goes away on raid when I click off. I say it every time, but it triggers me. I pulled a second... I got a second rock tooth from campaign, didn't I? That's good. That means I can put some brews into one for Spirit Keep and get it 4-star max and then use it as a fodder. That's good. Pelops is going to be good for campaign farming. Demon Lord. Every dungeon. Hydra. Chimera, Arena, like Pelops on a new account is insane for everything. The man is a beast. Shield? Yep, perfect. This is a Crowcat account. Doggo. Holy shit, boys. We've almost been doing our 4 hours of streaming. We're up to 3 hours and 40 minutes. Damn, it's 4 p.m. Lugan, does he look stiff as? Midnight where you are? B. I'll probably stream again tomorrow. This makes it good. But I think we might end this stream here. Just because I just feel like sitting around for this long. I need to get out and do something. So we might end this stream here. Like I said, 3 to 4 hours is like my max stream time. And I've also got to walk the dog because I forgot to walk him last night because I was too busy rerolling. So we might end the stream here. I'll probably do an update video in like the next 5 hours and I'll keep pushing this, but I'd rather be playing it while I'm walking the dog at the moment. I just need to get out and get some movement. But tomorrow we'll probably stream. We might even stream a little bit earlier than this stream tomorrow, because I think that works for more people. I'll just have to see how I go. But yeah, the plan is to hopefully stream this account most days for the next 4 or 5 days, and then I go away for 4 days. That's kind of the working plan. Yeah, I still buy everything in the shop. It's too crucial for progression. I'm just being more careful on upgrading gear this time. It's how I'm dealing with the minus 7 million silver. Yeah, jump in Discord if you want to have a chance at the Armon's account. I'm going to DM one of the mods straight after this, see if they can set up a giveaway thing, and then I'll do an @raid, so make sure you take the raid, the raid role, which is at the top of the Discord. I think it also prompts you if you're new to the Discord, because I'll @raid in a giveaway channel, and then we'll do the giveaway. So if the mods are on, I'll do it straight after this. If they're not, ooh, food, thank you very much. If they're not, then it'll take a little bit longer. But yeah, hopefully tonight we do that giveaway. All right. The nut, I already gave the nut away. I just gave it to the boys and they gave it to the people on the sheet. Yeah, so it's just the Armon's account that I'll give away. The Armon's with the extra legendary. But anyway, guys, that is where we're going to call the stream. Thank you to everyone for coming. It's been fun. And like I said, we'll probably do the same again tomorrow because this is really enjoyable. But yeah, I just need to get up and move. But I'll definitely be chilling in Discord later on. So have a chat in Discord. Yeah, after this, I probably won't be online for about 2 hours after I chat to the mods and maybe do the giveaway. And then, yeah, I'll be back on chilling in Discord for a little bit. Might continue my rewatch of 7 Deadly Sins. But anyway, guys, catch yous later. Thanks. Appreciate you all for coming. Peace.